Right, we're live. Right, we're live. Hello, everyone. How you doing? We're live. Sorry, we're late. I don't know what I'm doing with technology, but Eric's been really helpful to me. So, as a Juice, what's up? Chase, what's up? Oh, Shardol's in here as well. Ethan, what's up? How was your holiday, Ethan? You can't see me on the live stream. Is it just me, or am I not here yet? Let me just. As it's saying I'm not live. Well, that's weird. You see me? It's working, yeah? Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, we're in there, yeah. All right, yeah. Arise is leading off. Yeah. Apologies, everyone. Technical difficulties. But we're live for the Giants and the Rockies. And shout out to everyone. Last time we did this, it was just Spencer, you and me in the stream. As there's a swing and a miss, a rare strikeout by Luis Arias for out number 1. No, absolutely no. That kind of worries me when I see that. As they're playing the pitcher for the Rockies, Feltner, yeah. What's up, Ethan? Your Cardinals won big today. Was it 17? Did they win 17-1 over the Cubs? Crazy. As Schmidt is ahead 1-0 here. You're probably going to be ahead of me again, aren't you, Eric? On the are you watching it on the? Yeah, but Schmidt then with a check swing, but he did go around, and it's 1-1. Scott, how you doing, Scott? Welcome. A little bit different today, and I was I was worried we weren't going to get to work again, but Eric's been amazing, and on his phone, as there's a close pitch just outside, and it's 2-1. They can't hear you, Eric. Oh, I can hear you. Why can't they hear you? No, that'll be on my end. That'll be on my end. I can fix that, I'm sure. We never have it right. As Chase, I'm excited today. First time watching the Blue Jays. Nice, Chase. Projector properties even. No, I don't. I think that's what I would think. Is Schmidt hits a line drive? Oh well, ground ball to left field. That's going to be a base hit. So base hit for Schmidt. Apologies if you're just joining and you can't hear Eric. I'll get that fixed. So base hit for Schmidt, and that's the first hit of the game for the Giants. Ground ball, just found the gap there. Right now you're... Oh yeah, no, he tore it up in Arizona. It's weird that they can't hear you because your audio is coming through on the little thing for me, but as Ethan says, Cardinals won big today. Back into no, the Cardinals are an exciting team to watch. They went young. It's kind of what the Giants should do. As it's 0-2 to Ramos. Okay. Click that. Yeah. We go to advanced audio properties. All right. Let's get this advanced. Find as I apologize for this slow stream. As there's a fly ball by Ramos. Once we get going, we'll get going. I'm just slow starting here for out number 2. Also, who was watching the Argentina game? Because it's crazy they even went to extra time. As yeah, go look, Eric. Yeah, no worries. Ethan, even Herrera's barrel rate. Is it 2-2? There's no way it's 2-2. There's no way. It's devastating. How are they doing that? Cape Verde. I mean, bloody hell. Argentina are one of the. Oh, that is crazy. I mean, you know when Argentina go 2-1 up, I'm thinking game over. But that is crazy, right? I have no idea what that is. As there's a drive by Devers to right field. That one is going to be caught though by Freeman in right field. As oh, here we go. Right, you guys should be able to hear Eric now. I'm pretty sure. I think that has fixed it. So when Eric gets back, you guys should be able to hear Eric. Apologies for that, everybody. As it's the end of the inning, the Giants did not score. Welcome, Chase. By the way, it's crazy. Toronto right now. We are ready for today and tomorrow. Scott and everyone and Ethan, just let me know when he comes back if you can hear him. I think you guys should though now, as we go to the bottom of the first.
Unbelievable. What a shot.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. What a shot, man.
They should be able to hear you now. I believe they should be able to hear you. Although, oh, why is it not coming through there? As no, they should hear you. Yeah, they hear you. Yeah, all right. Woo! I got it fixed. What would I do without AI? I mean, bloody hell. All right. Yeah, Eric. Yeah. See, I thought you wouldn't actually be able to hear you. I clicked what I thought was right, but there was no audio coming there, so I was getting worried. But they can hear you. So Giants didn't score then, as Devers and Ramos hit fly balls to the outfield. But
yeah, they're driving the ball, just not enough.
When you're down 0-2, you're kind of in that kind of emergency swing, right? You're not putting a full swing at the ball unless you're like 2-0 ahead.
Exactly. Toronto Sports says it's a crazy game between Cabo Verde and Argentina. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Eric. You're doing this with me over watching that game. I apologize.
No, it's all good, man. I don't care. I can. Oh.
Already? Oh,
right,
no. What?
Sorry.
Logan Webb.
Didn't mean to spoil
he doesn't give up home runs, but I have a feeling maybe he's given up home run number 6, as he is 5-5 with a 3.09 ERA. Now, do you remember last time we did this, Eric? It was against the Rockies.
Unbelievable.
And we got trounced, as the first pitch is a drive by McCarthy to right field. That ball is in the bullpens, and it's 1-0 already.
440 feet.
That was a no-doubter. First pitch of the game.
Where was that pitch?
I think
a sinker low. It was a sinker low, but it wasn't low enough.
Well, when that's your main pitch, he was ready for it, McCarthy. And let's not say what I said in the green room about a sweep. I mean, 1-0 already. As Bob, how you doing, Bob? Bob's a chat favourite, by the way. As Scott says, what do you think of Vitello dropping Eldridge down to 7th in the lineup? I don't mind it, Scott. Just puts the pressure off of him. I mean, I would always like a Zeze line drive. That's going to be a base hit already. So 2 pitches into the game and 2 hits for the Rockies.
My
God. Eric, what do you think about Eldridge being dropped down in the lineup? I don't mind Eldridge being a little bit lower. As Chase says, I'm not going to lie, I did pick Cabo Verde to win. I need one upset. Chase, you must be one of a few people. Ain't no way I thought they were going to win. And if it gets to a penalty shootout, that is the definition of a coin flip, as that pitch is outside. Well, they finally didn't get a base hit, and it's a 1-0. But no, Eric, what do you think about Eldridge being batting 7th?
I mean, I think you said it. Come on, are the Giants going to go anywhere anytime soon? They're not. As long as he's in the lineup.
There's a base hit again. Oh, my God.
3 guys up, 3 base hits. Man. Well, 1 home run and 2 base hits. How about
On
that?
4 pitches as well, right?
Yeah, 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 exactly. But
I
yeah,
mean,
I don't mind him batting down in the lineup. Honestly, I mean, it's like I said, the Giants ain't going to go anywhere anytime soon. As long as he's in there and he's getting these at bats and understand what it's like to play in the big leagues, playing every day. I'm okay with it. Right?
yeah, exactly, yeah. I just want to see him in there against the tough lefties, right? Against the Chris Sales,
Yeah.
against the Kyle Harrison, because that's how
And
you're
then
going
here,
to
let's take a
improve.
look at this. I mean, we got Eldridge, Barricado, and Kavanaugh. They're 7, 8, 9. So I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, Berricoto shocked me. I was not like thinking, oh, this guy's going to
Did
come
not
up and
expect
do
that.
well. I know he had a good spring training, but I mean, the Giants had a good spring training, so what does that really
Right.
mean? But no, I mean, his
Good point.
defense, he's a bit like Ramos, really, isn't he? His defense isn't great. I'm not sure about his base running, but that bat plays quite well so far. As Scott says, Webb's got to keep that ball down at Coors Field. Definitely, as that was a high pitch, fouled off, and it's 1-2. Yeah, it can't be hanging change-ups in this stadium. Can't be hanging change-ups in general, but definitely not Coors Field.
100%. Because it's unforgiving, man. It is. It's one of those kind of parks where it's the same thing in Arizona as well. The ball flies in Arizona, and we saw that in the last series.
Yep. As Chase, I'm being dead serious. Fair enough, Chase. I would never have thought that. So 1-2 to Rumfield. Go ahead, Eric.
My God, I'll let you cover this, but you know what's kind of cool, Liam? Hey, let's talk about this. What's tomorrow here in the United States, right? It's the 4th of July, the 250th anniversary, and look at this. We've bridged the gap. I'm over here in the U.S., you're over there in the U.K., but hey, we got one thing in common, and that's Giants baseball. That's pretty damn cool.
As there's a line drive to right field that's going to fall in front of Ramos again, and it's going to be bases loaded, no outs. Yep, Scott. This is not looking good so far. What is going on with Webb? I mean, maybe. By the way, he did win NL Pitcher of the Month award, and now it's like, oh, it's new month.
Yep. And I'm looking here. I'm looking at the dots, and that changeup was low in the zone. I mean, it was way below the zone, and he still got wood on it, and he was able to get a base hit.
And that's what they were doing earlier in the year. That changeup was not getting swings and misses before he went on the IL. But it's weird because it's been fine since he came back. As there's a low ball, and it's 1-0.
And see what's going to happen in here. Look, no outs. He's at 11 pitches. Now, a little bit of fatigue may start setting in because you are at altitude. And maybe he's getting now he's getting frustrated now because look, a leadoff home run, and then you got 3 straight base hits. And again, you got to battle that psychological war that's going on in your head because you're just seeing all these guys getting on base.
Yeah. As it's 3-0 now. The home broadcast is always quicker, so I've got it on the home broadcast. So 3-0, and he's in danger of walking in a run here already. 12 pitches, no outs. And Eric, don't get me started on altitude. That's like the biggest debate over here in the UK right now. With the game in Mexico,
really?
the England game, with the England game in Mexico, everyone's saying,
yeah.
They're talking
I think that altitude's even higher than Colorado, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, that's as there's a foul ball and it's 3-1. I think that's 2,500 meters. I think Coors Field may only be 1,500. And they say you need 3 weeks to adapt to the altitude. We're definitely not going to adapt in 3 days. So we're doing a kind of like mission, kind of land in there just before the game, play it, and then come back out of it straight away. As he does walk with the bases loaded, and it's 2-0. What are you doing, Logan Webb? You've got to throw strikes. Coors Field, it can either be a really fun game or it can be the absolute house of horrors. Scott says, maybe the catcher
100%.
should use a mound visit to kind of slow things down. Well, we are getting a mound visit now. I would have done that.
Who's doing that? Is it just the catcher, or is Mintz going out there?
Yeah. Oh, just in message it is, I think.
Message, my bad.
Yeah.
Message.
Yeah. No, I don't. Kavanagh I'm not impressed with Kavanagh's defense. He's kind of, he never challenges, right? it's almost like he's a bit shy. He never challenges a pitch. Maybe he doesn't want to take that away from the veterans. And there it was
Could
on the
be.
coach
Look,
to come
he's a
out.
young guy, right? And it's not easy, right? It's oh, by the way, because I'm watching the dots, is Logan calling his own game?
Yep, he is.
He is.
That's what they said was working for him, but not working so far. By the way, guys, keep us updated on the Argentina score as well, as there's a cool strike. There's a good pitch. No, Landon Roop. I'm a big Landon Roop fan. I don't know what's going on with him.
He was a mess.
Ever since that whole situation.
He was a mess.
As there's a ground ball. That one is going to be a nice play by Casey Schmidt. As, oh my God, that might be one of the plays of the year for a double play. That was amazing. He falling away. That almost got by him. He steps on third, and as he's fading away in foul territory, although they've only got one out. So, no, it's a double play, yeah. As he's fading away in foul territory, he chucks it across the diamond, side-armed it, and Eldridge scooped it out in the dirt. So a nice scoop there by Bryce. That was a fantastic play by Casey Schmidt, who has not got a lot of reps. I know a run does come in to score,
correct.
So it's 3-0. But at this point, I'd take 2 outs for one run.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, too, Liam, being that they've already scored 3 runs, you're going to have to come back and at least get one on the bottom half of the top half of this next inning. You have to.
Absolutely.
You can't go 1, 2, 3. You can't, right? In the second inning, you can't go 1, 2, 3.
We talk about it on here all the time. The most important inning, if you're a pitching team, is the inning after you score. It's get that shutdown inning. As there's a ball outside and it's 2-0. But as Anthony, how are you doing, Anthony? What's up? I see you go to Eric's chat a lot. Giant Sports Talk Live. Guys, if you haven't checked it out, go and check it out. I have put his link in the description as well. As there's a swing and a miss by Julian, and it's 2-1. So it's
I'm looking at my camera, but I can't. I gotta look at my phone.
Yeah, no, it's fine, Eric. It's fine. I apologize.
It's all good. It's all good.
I don't know why it works on the phone, but it doesn't work on a computer. That makes no sense to me. As that pitch is low.
It's weird. Hey, man, we're getting to work. It's all good. It's all good. We got baseball, man.
Yeah. No, you should check out that Schmidt play after the game. That was a nice play.
I think sometimes. Oh, not on here. I'm waiting for them. Sometimes they show the little clips on when you're watching game day.
Yep. As there's a ground ball. That was hard hit, but straight to Bryce Eldridge, and he will step on first base. So the Rockies score 3. And Logan Webb, who did win the Pitcher of the Month award, not too good there. As we go to the top of the second, and it is a 3-0 game. Anthony's watching the World Cup and the Giants Rockies game at the same time. I don't blame you. Yeah,
buddy. Hey, matter of fact, I'm gonna get my charging cord for the phone.
Yeah, all right. As a Haran. What's up, Haran? How you doing, Haran? Greetings, jolly chatters. Quite a 2-screen night we have going on here. If Cape Verde pulled it off, it would be the greatest upset in World Cup history, guys. By the way, Chase, if you're still in there, I would definitely check out. If you're streaming it, Chase, I'll check out your stream. As Bobby is still in there as well. Scott entering 100. It's crazy. 110 minutes tied. That
Argentina just scored.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh, no. I was just about to say, that would be the greatest upset in the history of a World Cup match.
It would be.
Hopefully, I hope VAR, come on, overrule it. You know what's funny? It's great for me. All you Americans now falling in love with soccer. It's, or not falling in love,
happens
but
every 4 years.
Yeah.
Every 4 years that happens.
Yeah. No, I see all these comments. It does annoy me sometimes. I'm like, you are way off. But no, it's great to see. It's great to see all the Americans' reactions to us Europeans coming over and exploring, different things in America. I know there's this whole thing about ranch dressing going on. Like, oh, ranch dressing's so good. As it was from a corner, Haran. Yeah. I mean, set pieces are one of the biggest aspects of a soccer game. So, as Eric says, the Giants need to respond here.
They got to, man. They got to.
Yeah,
What is it? We got Lee, Adames, and Eldridge. Oh, brother.
Yeah. Lee will take a called strike down the middle. Anthony says, nice play by Eldridge. Allegedly, Eldridge wasn't supposed to be a good first baseman. Well, I know they said he improved
he's gotten a lot
last
better.
year. Yeah.
He's gotten a lot better. Look, and we all can thank Ron Washington for that because he really did some work with a whole bunch of guys, right? He's worked with Devers and, of course, Arise and Eldridge. So, hey, man, hats off to that. That's probably the one good thing that's going on with the Giants is the ability of Ron Washington to help the guys, man.
As the 0-2 pitch here to Jung-Hoo Lee is low, and it's 1-2. And I thought Dieter, who went on your show a couple of days ago, I thought he made a great point about Willy Adames. And if you've got Ron Washington and Willy Adames has been terrible, as there's a wild swing and a miss by Jung-Hoo Lee. What is going on? Lee and Arai striking out. That is not something you see often.
What is going on, man?
But no, he made a great point. If you got Ron Washington and Adames is leading the league in errors, what does that say about Willy Adames?
Thank you. There's a problem, right?
I know, yeah. As Scott, as he pitched to Willy Adames, who is back in the lineup, by the way, as he takes a called strike. That one was probably just off the plate. So he was injured, but he's back. Scott, he is definitely coming out throwing strikes. Adames 14 home runs, a 705 OPS, as there's a close pitch just outside. Willy Adames, he's going to get to 30 home runs probably again, but it just feels so lifeless.
Yeah, I don't know.
Willy Adames is 1 for 14 in his career against Feltner, as there's a called strike.
Good
and it's
Lord.
1-2. You think when a guy is in Colorado, you maybe have a good record against them, but not Willy Adames. As Anthony says, really another struggle session against Feltner. Probably, as he 1-2 pitch to Adames is a swing and a miss.
Man, he's got 3 strikeouts, bro.
And these pitches, that one was right down the middle. And the one to Lee was closer to the moon than it was to the batter's box.
I'm looking at the dots. It's a hanging slider, and you're swinging through a hanging slider? What's going on, man?
And if anyone, Willy Adames should be sitting on that pitch. Because what a pitch is going to do to him, that slider down and away, is Eldridge takes a called strike. Because they know he's going to chase it. That one was actually the pitch to hit. Scott says, all-star lineups are announced tomorrow, I believe. Let's see how many Phillies are in it. Yeah, Scott's a Phillies fan, as the 0-1 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is low, but a cool strike, and he's going to challenge
be in there,
it.
no doubt.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Come on.
I mean, all-star lineup, who's it going to be? Arise, Schmidt? I don't think...
I tell you what, hey, Scott, talk to me, man. Would you like to have the services of one Robbie Ray or maybe...
Yeah.
A Logan Webb? What would you pay to get Logan Webb? Would you give up quote unquote the farm to have Logan Webb in your rotation?
As there's a ball, sorry, and that was a strike. So this umpire's a bit all over the place right now. But no, the Phillies, I think they're going to win that division. After starting 9-19, the Braves are faulting as there's a pop-up by Bryce Eldridge, but foul. And it's 2-2. The Phillies are on a charge. The Braves, as we saw when the Giants played them, they're falling. The injuries are starting to catch up with Atlanta. As Scott says, back end bullpen is needed more, definitely. As Eldridge will go down on strikes as he strikes out swinging. And look at that. Eric, you wanted a response, and we strike out all 3 plate appearances.
Liam. What in the hell is going on, dude? 3 strikeouts in this inning? What are they doing, dude?
This is Coors Field.
Answer. You don't come out to answer by walking back to the dugout with the bat in hand. Come on, man.
This is Coors Field. By the way, there's no echo, guys. Right? Last time we had an echo, which I think that was not Eric's fault.
The headphones last time. So.
No, I think that was on me though, because when I did it with my friend, there was an echo, but I think I adjusted the settings. But let me know, because I know how to fix it.
Right on.
As Chase says, Argentina scored. Yep, Chase. It's so annoying. A penalty shootout between Argentina and Cape Verde. I would have let Eric go and watch that himself because that would have been amazing.
Is there a shootout? They scored again?
No. If there was, I was saying.
Oh.
If they did score, that's can't miss TV over this Giants product. Yeah, Anthony, just the Giants being the Giants. Yeah. But he likes Ray if the price is right. We are basically down to 3 starters. Painter sent down and Nola is a shell of himself. The funny thing is, me and Scott have been going back and forth. I really wanted Andrew Painter. I would try and get Andrew Painter from the Phillies, even though he's been horrible. And as Scott says, he got sent down. But he was a former top 10 prospect. Coming off an injury, I still think there's a lot of talent there. I think it always takes a couple of years, right, coming off Tommy John. If you can get a guy like him, maybe you package a Rise and Ray together, get that young starting pitcher, which the Giants need. That would be I think a good trade because if there's no season next year as well, then that just gives him more time to heal. As Karros is going to lead off for the Rockies as Webb fires a good pitch there on the inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. But I think Eric and I are like I'd trade Webb, Ray, and a Rise if you can.
Yep.
You agree? As there's a base hit for the Rockies. Yeah. No.
What are we doing?
As example by this, how can you not trade Logan Webb? If you only have
that sinker was up too.
It was. If you've got him basically for 1 more year after this year, if there's no season next season.
Correct. Right. Exactly. Right.
But that might be the issue.
Liam, my whole argument has been is if the Giants aren't going to go anywhere in 2 years, then why not get what you can back from him? It's not that I don't like him. It's not like that I don't want him to be on the Giants. I'm just saying if the Giants aren't going anywhere, then you got to take in consideration where your club is right now. Because if he goes out there and pitches 30 games next year, if there's a season, what's that going to do for the Giants? They're still not going to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
And that the only issue is if you're the buying team, as there's a swing and a miss and it's 0-2. If you're the buying team, you're going to be like campaigning like, hey, we're not going to give up a lot. It's only 1 year. Whereas if I'm Buster Posey, I'm saying, whoa, it's 2 years and you get this year for the playoffs as well. So,
yeah, exactly.
And I know Armon talks about that a lot as there's a foul ball and it remains 0-2. It's going to be that it's maybe a underwhelming trade deadline because of the lockout potentially next year.
Yes, it could be. It very well could be. The expiring contracts, that makes a bunch of sense. But yeah, some of these other ones, maybe not so much. But again, you are getting Logan Webb. If you're in the hunt this year to win a World Series, I mean, Logan Webb, it's not like you're taking on a huge contract. You're taking on a 2-year that's somewhat team friendly, right? We're only talking what, $23 million a year or something like that. That's a bargain for someone like Logan Webb.
That was a great contract by Farhan. Credit where credit's due. To get a guy like Logan Webb, who's at minimum going to go 180 innings and a 3 ERA. In today's market, you've got to think that's worth upwards of 30 million. And what it does do is it opens up more teams. It's not just limited to your so-called big market teams. If the 100%. A's want Logan Webb with their young talent, because he could sign a contract extension with the A's as well, because I believe he was an A's fan growing up, as that pitch is fouled out. But these small teams that don't pay as much salary, like the Tampa Bay Rays, Logan Webb would fit them. So 1 and 2 here to 100%. Ezekiel Tovar. I know you put out a post saying, should we trade Webb? And I responded, we watched not Jamie Arnold. We watched Gage Jump with the Athletics.
Gage Jump. Woo-wee.
I would phone them up and say, hey, we'll take your top 2 pitching prospects for Logan Webb. As Chase, you're going to the watch.
Something.
Yeah, no, you're going to the watch party tomorrow for Canada v Morocco. Chase is based in Canada, and that should be quite a good game. As there's a stolen base attempt, and that was a close throw, but it's going to be a stolen base. I actually thought he may have got him out there, but we will see if the Giants challenge. Nothing Kavanagh could have done really there. Perfect throw, just too good of a jump. No, he was in there by a mile.
Jeez, man, these teams are just running all over the Giants.
I've noticed that with Kavanagh when he's in there. They
same thing with Haas.
Yeah, Suzak was quite good, but no, Haas and
he's
Kavanagh.
got an arm. He's got an arm.
As there's a high fly ball down the right field line, foul, and it remains 2-2.
That's
Scott,
8 pitches in this at bat, dude.
The pitch count's definitely not at a good spot. 31 pitches for 3 outs. At this rate, he's going to go less than 4 innings, which when your starting pitcher in Game 1 in Colorado goes less than 5, that doesn't just affect you Game 1. That leaks the whole series.
Get ready for a brew breaker sighting coming up. It's going to happen.
As that pitch is outside, it's 3-2. He has just not got the command today. It's just simple, just not got any sort of command. But no, I'd trade Webb. You guys had an interesting discussion as the 3-2 pitch is a high fly ball, out of play foul, and that would be 10 pitches this at bat. You guys had a discussion last night about Elliot Ramos. And would you trade Elliot Ramos? So what was your thoughts on that quickly, and then I'll say mine.
Well, last year I wanted to trade him. Right? Yeah. And honestly, this year, if the Giants were in it and you needed to get another guy, maybe he's a piece that you can use. Oh, no.
As there's a high drive to right field, that ball is going to be over the bullpen or in the bullpen, and a home run for the Rockies, and it's 5-0. And my God.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Now, I believe, Eric, last time we did this, I think it was like 8-0 Rockies. This could be worse.
Wasn't the Rockies last time? It was.
Yeah,
it was the...
Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
We got to stop doing Rockies games, man.
I thought, today's going to be fine. It's Logan Webb on the mound. If anything, with Logan Webb, it's either a Giants win or a close game. Well, 5-0.
Oh.
And no outs here.
Like the young kids say today, they're cooked. They're cooked.
Does this team have the? This team ain't coming back. I mean, 5 runs should not be uncomebackable. That's not even a word, but it shouldn't be uncomebackable at Coors Field. Oh my God, there's a line drive to right field. That's a base hit. It's a hit party for the Rockies.
Dude, Scott, is he gonna make it to the 3rd inning?
No,
I'm being serious. Is he gonna make it to the 3rd inning?
No.
I don't know, because look, it's
pitches.
not necessarily the pitch count. They're seeing them, and it's high stress pitches that we're seeing right now.
And he's not got command. And when he throws it in his zone, it's over the heart of the plate and it's getting hit. So he's not staying in. As here's Mickey Moniak. Moniak hits a ground ball. That one is going to be off Bryce Elder's glove, and it's going to be an infield single for the Rockies. Oh my God. A tough play for Aldridge, but I would expect him to make that play, if we're being honest. With him being 6'7", he did get a glove to it. I think you've got to make that play, help out your starting pitcher a little bit. As they show the replay here, it was a high chopper. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. It was off the top of his glove, but an infield single. And is he even going to get through 2 innings, Eric?
Pick up your pitcher, right? You got to pick up your pitcher. You got to make those plays. You got to pick up your pitcher.
And
hey, I'm gonna go grab me my Arizona iced tea.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Chase, Webb is getting killed as there's a foul ball and it's 0-1. Scott, the volume of pitches in this inning might pull him out. Scott, is anyone getting loose? I do not know. As you also said, by the way, Anthony, I was hoping Adrian Hauser would be available, but I don't think he'll be available. But he did pitch really well in Arizona. And Argentina won 3-2. Damn, that was such a close, good game, but Argentina did prevail. So it's 0-1 to Hunter Goodman. Ethan, you're back. Just got your sushi because the Cardinals scored 11. Ethan, the Cardinals didn't score 11. They scored 17, Ethan. Come on. And no, I don't think Webb's going to make it through this inning at this rate.
I don't know.
5 runs, not got an out. It is Coors Field. How many pitches has he thrown this inning? As there's a weak ground ball.
39.
Willie Adames, and this could be a double play, and it is a double play. So Logan Webb then needed that one, as it'll be a runner at third and 2 outs. The Rockies going to challenge it. I think he was definitely out, but there's going to be no challenge. So I tell you what, Logan Webb, he's been bailed out by a couple of double plays here in the first inning and the second inning, as the manager for the Rockies is coming out. Goobert Town. Yeah, what's up, Goobert Town? You've joined at a great time. 5-0. Are we getting a challenge? Yep, we are getting a challenge. We're getting a challenge on the double. Yeah.
What at first base?
Yeah, at first base, yeah. It definitely looked out to me. So Damas over to Arise back to first base. And Eldridge, he's got that long reach, so I think that should be enough. Although they are checking, well, they're doing that thing where they check both bases. You know, when the team asks, "Oh, can you just check? Can you just check the second base one as well?" But it was definitely out of second base. Arise's foot was definitely on the bag. As Chase, Egypt, Argentina will beat Egypt. I guarantee it. Yes, they struggled against Cape Verde or Cabo Verde. I don't even know what it is, but they will beat Egypt. Ethan, they scored 11 yesterday, so it's the day after they scored 6+. All right, Ethan. Enjoy your sushi as well. And no, the circus show does continue. I don't know why they're taking so long. That was definitely out of second base. On the show, we have a little bit of a like. I'm always trying to be quicker than the New York people. I always have it as like if it's I don't think you can't see my whole setup, can you? You can just see my face.
Yeah, just your face. Yeah.
Yeah, but on the stream, it's got the score and the bases, and I
bring it up every so often just to look at the chat. Yeah, that's nice, man.
Yeah, and no, but I always change it when they're reviewing it to what I think it is, and then I think only once I've been wrong, and the chat was all right, but it's a bit of fun. See, this is taking.
You're gonna have to. You got to create your own. You got to create your own fun watching Giants, man.
Oh yeah, no, but the fact that we have all these people in the chat as that pitch is in silence, want to know. That's what makes Giants Baseball fun, right? We have loads of people come in here every night. The views have been going up as well. 350 views on the last one. So more and more people are finding it. And it's just a nice little community. And it makes Giants Baseball actually fun to watch, talking to all you people that listen. As there's a swing and a miss. My schedule's been crazy, though, with how late these games are on. And then I'm always in your stream after while I'm editing all the highlights. And it's a crazy schedule at the moment. As Goobert Town, they really have to make Jake the Snake McCarthy look like Aaron Judge. Goobert Town, they're making the whole Colorado Rockies lineup look like Aaron Judge today. As we're going to get an ABS challenge here on a pitch by Kavanagh. So, as I said, he never challenges. He does. And it's going to be a successful challenge as that pitch caught the top of the zone. And it's 1-2. Anthony, you said they wasted a challenge. You were wrong, Anthony. It was a successful challenge. I take it back. You were talking about the Rockies. I take it back.
The Rockies.
Yeah, I was getting carried away. Yeah, that was a wasted challenge, Anthony. I don't know. It looked out to me every day of the week. As Haron, we are at 97 subs. I know. As that pitch is outside, we've gained like 50 in the last few days.
Right on, dude.
Big shout out to the dude to my right for all of that as well. Because without him, he got me going, started, brings the show up on his channel, and people found it through there. And then once you have a little bit of a following, then it, more people find it. But it would not have been done without you, yeah. As that is a ball, and it's 3-2 to Rumfield. Yep, Ron, hit the like
button. It's good to help out people. Man, I love helping out people. If I can, I do what I can to try to help people, and I'm glad that you're having some success. That's awesome, dude.
I just find it. I thought with July 4th coming up, as there's a swing and a foul tip into Kavanagh's glove, and that will end the inning. So 2 more runs for the Rockies, and the Giants offense, they've got to wake up soon, otherwise this one will be a rout. But W. Davis,
let's talk about it. You got Logan Webb, right? He's at like 46 pitches somewhere around there. So It's not exactly been. Look, you don't want when you finish the second inning, right? You want to be at no more than 30, and he's 16 over that. And plus, there are a lot of those are high stress pitches, man. So I don't know how much longer he's going to be for the game. I'd be surprised if he gets to the fourth.
I was worried he maybe get taken out there, so we got through it. But no,
Yeah.
Unless he has that kind of Logan Webb, few ground balls, 8-pitch inning. He's going to be coming out of this game pretty soon. As W Davis, I've not seen you before. Welcome to Jolly Good Takes, and also W Davis. I don't know if you found me through Eric's channel, but if you haven't, make sure to go and check Eric's channel out as well over on Giant Sportstalk Live. The link is in the description, where he does it every day as well in post-game shows. As Ethan says, can someone put me in timeout? I want to see what it looks like, please. Ethan, I don't know why you want to see what timeout looks like, but Anthony, if you want to put Ethan in timeout, go ahead. If he wants to be put in timeout. As Haron says, it's great you have subs all over the country. I know we have people all over the place. And right now, you know what's crazy? Right now, we have a guy called Zimzim who joins the chat every day. He's actually in the UK right now. And he's at the F1 because it's the British Grand Prix, which is only 30 minutes away from my house. So it's crazy. Small world. He has a friend as well that lives here, lives 5 minutes away from me that he met up with. I just thought 5 minutes away from me, someone in my chat
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah.
Is Zim from the UK or is he just visiting?
I know he's from San Francisco. Yeah.
Got it.
When Spencer gets in here, Ethan, by the way, Spencer will definitely do it if Anthony doesn't, as there's a called strike at the bottom of the zone to Barakoto. Barakoto batting 308. Anthony, 5 innings is probably the best we can ask for from Logan Webb. As Chase wants Tony to take Webb out. You can't do it just yet, Chase. As the 0-1 pitch is a swing and a miss. I mean, they are not seeing Feltner at all.
What is going on?
Haron, you should get a map and put pins for sub-locations. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Ethan, I can actually do it, Ethan. I'll do it for you, Ethan. As there's a close pitch, and that's a called strike 3 on the outside corner. So how many strikeouts in a row is that for Feltner?
Are you kidding me? 5 strikeouts for Feltner in 3, or what is that? 2 1/3. Well, no. What am I talking about? Yeah, 2 1/3, right?
Yeah, 2 1/3. Yeah. All right, Ethan, you're in a minute timeout. There you go. You can see what it looks like. As there's a
oh
high
my
pitch.
God, look at Scott, man. Scott's talking my lingo, talking about the big boy, man. I like it, dude.
No, Scott's great.
Hey, Scott, by the way, when the big boy came here to Roseville back in April, I was out there and I got a couple of video clips of it. I played it on our show a couple of times. So Scott, come check out Giant Sports Talk Live, man, and I'll have to play it for you. But that's an impressive locomotive, my friend. Yeah, it's gonna be back east there for a while. It's been traveling back east for the last couple of weeks since I think it left on Memorial Day, right around there, and then it's been traveling back east, and now it's in Philadelphia.
By the way, Goobert Town, you know their start is going to go 6 innings and not give up a run. Goobert Town, I don't want that to be right, but you are probably not wrong because we're almost halfway through. As the pitch to Luis Arise is a called strike. How many balls has Feltner thrown? It feels like he's just pumping the strike zone, pitch after pitch.
Yeah, what is he? His force seam's sitting at 92.
It's not gonna, 35
that
pitches.
That Kavanaugh popped out to was 89. I mean, it's pedestrian. It's not nothing.
And this is Coors Field. As there's a line drive by Luis Arise. That's going to be a fair ball and a base hit down the left field line. And McCarthy misplays that one. So Arise is going to get into second base with a double. So a double for Luis Arise. And as Ron says, Oppo Taco. Good piece of hitting there by Luis Arise. Of course, good piece of hitting by Luis Arise.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Of course, right? It's Luis Arise.
Oh, Ethan says, Haron didn't say Oppo Taco, he just put Taco, and that's because Ethan says, say Taco if you see this. Yes, Taco, Ethan. We see ya. As here's Casey Smith. Hey. No, Ethan's a Cardinals fan, but He comes in the streams pretty often. As there's a opposite hit
funny.
for Casey Schmidt, and that's going to get through for a base hit for Casey, as Arise is getting waged home, and Arise is going to score as he slides at home plate. So 5-1, Schmidt with an RBI single.
Very nice. Opposite field approach. I like it.
Yeah, back-to-back opposite field hits, and look what happens when you go opposite field. 2 hits,
how about
1
that?
run.
Especially when you got a guy out there at second base.
This is what you're going to do with a guy against Feltner. No, I was just looking though.
Right.
29 pitches, 37 strikes. I mean, what? Yeah, or Anthony just put it: 38 pitches, 30 strikes for Feltner. That's crazy. That's over 75%.
He's throwing strikes.
As Ramos hits a ground ball to the third baseman, and that is going to end the inning as Rumfield makes the catch at first base. So 1 run. That's 1 more than they scored last time me and Eric did it. But it's not going to be enough in Coors Field. Haron puts pigeon report. Haron, Eric won't know what that means, but basically, why this is a thing. But I have my window to my right, and because it becomes daytime by the end of these streams, the sun rises, and there's a couple of pigeons that have a bit of fun outside my window. And now the chat loves to joke about, they call it only pigeons, but we're not getting into that tonight. And also that was that's Zim Zim and Insane. I know Insane is banned on your show. He keeps telling me, he's like, tell Eric to unban me. But Insane, you must be banned for a reason. You know, you're not going to get banned unless you do something stupid, right? As a Wilson OP Noob, how's it going? Just got done with some work stuff, and OP Noob says, what the fuck, 5-1. OP Noob, exactly. What the fuck? Yep. It's not Tyler Marlowe pitching, it's Logan Webb pitching, and it's 5-1. But Wilson, how was your Friday? And you say you had work as well. I thought they maybe gave you the day off before July 4th, but sounds like you had some work. As Eric, that's what shocked me, actually. I was going to say, I thought you would be busy, you know, Friday, day before July 4th. I was like, oh, surely you are spending time with the family. So that's why I appreciate you coming in the stream as well.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, our daughter, she's over in Santa Cruz and everything, and we saw her not that long ago. And 4th of July is a pain, anyways. You know what I'm saying? It's when our daughter was younger and everything, and you know, we were closer to where our family is, and it was a lot easier to just go hang out. But now we just kind of hang out, man.
Yeah. Ethan's got a few questions for you, Eric. So Ethan, put them in the chat.
What's he got?
And then Eric will answer them. As Carrick, I've never heard of him, Carrick, for the Rockies, is going to swing a miss at that changeup. Finally, a good changeup by Logan Webb. I don't know who he is, but he's currently got the second longest active on-base streak in all of baseball. And I've never heard of him. That's what Coors Field does for you. As no one was at the office today, Wilson. That sounds like a nice day. Nice, quiet, get the job done, in and out day. But no, I mean, I don't know how you guys do all the post games every night this season, as that pitch is high and it's 1-1.
You're telling me, man. Honestly, really, I mean, it's a little bit of therapy, to be honest with you, to be able to just to kind of vent, you know, instead of just sitting in a house and yelling at the screen. You know, I could come on here and just, and granted, you look, I don't yell too much, but I'll get exaggerated and stuff. But it's just fun to talk baseball. I mean, do we wish that the Giants
Eric,
were better?
There's a triple here. Triple for the Rockies and Jung-Hoo Lee and who was the right fielder? Was it Elliot Ramos? Yeah, Jung-Hoo Lee and Elliot Ramos couldn't even pick up the ball. That probably should have been a double, but speed put stress on the defense and good speed there. And Ramos and Eldridge were playing hot potato out there in right center field. So it's a triple, and looks like we're going to give up this run back straight away. And
he's asking my favorite baseball memory or moment.
Yeah, good question, Ethan. Yeah, go on, Eric.
That's a good question. I got to throw at a first pitch at a Giants game.
You did?
That was pretty cool.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
There's
I got a picture of it. Yeah.
When was that?
I'll have to go grab it.
Was
that my God. I think it was 2000, I think it was around 2004, somewhere around 2004, 2005.
Was that like for military, like commemorating?
No, you know what happened? I'll tell you. A friend of mine, he won a sweepstakes. There's a grocery store called Albertsons, and there was a competition or a sweepstakes, and he won. And then the person who won got a chance to go to a Giants game and bring like 20 people, and you get to throw out the first pitch. Well, he knew I was a Giants fan, and he says, "Hey, you want to go?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Only one thing. Can you give the baseball to my son?" And I was like, "Absolutely. Come on, man."
That's amazing.
Well,
did you throw a strike though? Man. That's the most important thing. Did you throw a strike?
Yeah, there you go. Oh man, he's coming with a bunch. Holy,
there's a weak ground ball. Schmidt is going to throw it over to first as the runner stays put at third. So an unproductive out there.
Listen, watching baseball by far, 100%. I used to play MLB The Show back in the day, but I like watching it, man.
Yeah.
Who's my favorite baseball player of all time? And what, man?
Just before
it's just not one guy. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, just Ethan, on my greatest baseball memory, Eric's got a lot more than I do, but to me it's going to be 2014 Game 7. As there's a weak ground ball, that one is going to be a close play at home plate, and it's dropped by Kavanagh, and a run's going to come in to score. So Kavanagh drops it. I think he would have just been safe anyway. But the old Patrick Bailey can't hang on to the ball at first base. Oh, sorry, at home plate. And it's going to score a run.
I'm looking at this clip here.
I think he just would have been safe anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, Lee just couldn't pick that one up.
Lee just couldn't pick it up.
Yeah, but no, Game 7 was that's my first baseball memory. That's when I first watched. Was Game 7 2014. I was in Florida at the time, and me and my dad were in the same bed together. That sounds a bit weird. I was only like 10 years old, but yeah, we were sleeping together. We had it on the small little TV in the room, and that's my first memory, and a pretty good first memory. And that's the last good memory most Giants probably have. Most Giants fans have. As the 0-1 pitch to Karros is just outside. But Cordish, whoa, this umpire is on one today. That pitch was way outside, and we're going to get a challenge, and it'll be overturned for a ball. You see that, Eric? That pitch was way
that's
outside.
Like 6 inches off the plate. I just saw it right now.
That was Angel Hernandez, like or CB Buckner, because he seems to be the new crap umpire. As I know, Scott.
Ron Kolpa is the guy behind the plate.
I've never heard of him. I normally actually say who the umpire is, if anyone's interested in umpires. Ethan actually in the chat is an umpire, so it's pretty nice. As you guys are talking about the Heat, 2 subs away from 100, by the way. Thanks to whoever subscribed. Normally, it does pop up on the screen, but because we're doing a collab thing, I can't get it to pop on the screen. But I appreciate everyone that hit the sub. But no, the East Coast is in a heat wave right now. 1:15. That's crazy. As there's a drive by Karros to right field. Ramos coming in will make the catch for out number 2. I'll tell you what, Eric. Last week it got to 100 here. My God.
I heard it was getting pretty bad over there across the pond. Yeah.
I had every 5 minutes. I had to take my glasses off, wipe them because they were steaming up. I got a massive big fan next to me.
Yeah, you guys got no AC over there.
Yeah, no AC. It's actually hotter. It's like double. It's like 90 degrees in the house in the evening when it's like 80 outside. I'm like, I'd rather sleep outside because that pitch is fouled off. And especially because I'm upstairs. God. So the heat rises to my room. And my room also, it's got a big window in front of me. So the sun, when it rises straight into my face. And,
right into you.
It was meant to be back to 100 next week, but thank God it's kind of cooled down a little bit. There's a foul ball. As the runner did go, but he'll have to head back to first base, and it's 0-2. You know, it's fine when the game's not close, though, because then we can just have conversations and talk with the chat.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. That's what we'll wind up doing here because it's just terrible.
You're
Where
basically
we
going to
got
do two
Logan
post-game
Webb's at
shows.
61 pitches.
Yeah. Colombia v Ghana in KC are on. I would expect Colombia to win, but that could be a good game as there's a foul ball because Ghana were the only team to hold England without a win. But you know what was funny today?
England and Mexico is going to be good.
You know what was funny about that game was because it's on 1 a.m. over here. So for me it's no issue, but for most people they've got school the next day, and
yeah,
they actually were saying they're going to move the game to 6 o'clock UK time because there's going to be thunder and lightning. As there's a pickup attempt, but the runner's back safely. But that got changed again today. So everyone for a moment was like, yes, don't have to stay up late. But there is weather around, and that could be a long one for a lot of people if there's 2-hour delays at 1 a.m. in the morning and they've got school the next day. As the O2 pitch is fouled off. And like, Eric, I don't know how big, USA fans treat it, but when England play in the World Cup, it's like the whole country pauses just to watch. As Anthony says, Anthony actually converted it. Well, actually, I'm an idiot. I keep getting Anthony's comments wrong. You said 45 degrees soon. You're not wrong, Anthony. In the UK, it will be 45 soon. As the O2 pitch is a line drive to right field. That's going to get down for a base hit in front of Ramos, and that'll be runners at first and second. Anthony, I thought you were doing Celsius then, and I was like, 45 degrees Celsius is like 130 Fahrenheit. I was like, oh my God. But I realized you were doing Fahrenheit, and I'm talking about the UK, not America. That's the thing over here. I always have to talk in Fahrenheit, and I always call it soccer. Because all these guys are American, obviously. But no, the whole country stops, and all the pubs are open till 5 a.m. on Sunday night, just for England v Mexico. As the pitch to McCarthy is inside, and it's 1-0. As Scott says, still blows my mind that you guys are still in school in July. Yeah, my school, we only get 4 weeks off in the summer when I was at school. We had the discussion a little while back, but you guys get 10 weeks. 8 to 10 weeks, I heard.
Yeah.
As there's that's going to be a base hit to right field in front of Elliot Ramos again, and they're going to wave home the runner, and Eldridge will cut it off. So it'll be a RBI single for the Rockies, and it's 7-1.
McCarthy 3 for 3, man.
As Gubert Town was in here and said, "Why are the Giants making McCarthy look like Aaron Judge?" We really are. Be runners at the corners as
matter of fact,
well.
I think, what did he say? Jake the Snake. He compared him to Jake the Snake Roberts. That was pretty good. I like that.
No, Gubert Town's a new one, but we have so many people that come in here regularly, and I always think, for someone to spend their evening with me and Eric today watching Giants baseball, it's crazy. I mean, surely you guys have got so much other things to do. As that pitch is high and it's 1-0. But no, we all have to have a talk, and that's what's great about baseball is even when there's not much going on, there's so much to talk about, whether that's any game, any other games in the day, whether that's history. So much going on. As the 1-0 pitch to Mickey Moniak is in the dirt, and the runner will steal second without a throw. And that's the old, don't want the runner from third to double steal and score a run, so I'm just going to hold on to the ball.
Yep, exactly.
As Matt Gage, by the way, is warming up in the bullpen for the Giants.
No, well, game's over. Forget about it.
Also,
forget about it.
We criticize Adrian Hauser as there's a pitch right down the middle, but fouled off. We criticize Adrian Hauser. He looked pretty good out the bullpen.
He did.
The Diamondbacks the other day. Don't think he'll be available today though, because that was only a couple of days ago.
Brubaker will be. He went like 2 or 3 innings a few days ago.
Oh, Brubaker. When Brubaker's one of your best relief pitchers, that's when you know your bullpen's not very good. Because that pitch is in the dirt and it's 3-1. And don't get Brubaker's having a good year, but I do actually like Brubaker though. I like the fire. You know when remember that Red series earlier in the year where he's going throw the fucking ball and then That's I've liked Brubaker since that. As there's a swing and a miss by Mickey Moniak at a changeup, and it's 3-2. He chased that one in a 3-1 count. Anthony, you did do the conversions to degrees Celsius, so I appreciate that. 6 degrees Celsius. There you go. Luckily, I can do That's one thing I've learned to do in my head is the degrees. Other stuff
I used to do that when I
can't
was
do.
stationed in Germany.
Yeah,
When I was
Azeze
stationed in Germany.
walk.
Bases loaded.
Yeah, I mean Logan Webb could give up 10 runs this outing.
What do you think? I think there's going to be a mound visit. What do you think?
No, it's the Giants, Eric. They've already, there's no mound visit. I guess I did cheat because I saw they weren't doing a mound visit, but it is the Giants. As Anthony says, that happened last time in Colorado. The throw went second and Tovar scored. Yeah, I remember that. Azeze a foul ball and its own one. Bailey was always the same. Bailey never threw it to second when there was a runner at third. He was like, you can have that base. I don't want to get done. As Anthony says, I don't miss Hernandez. Culper is ass. Without him, Bailey never hit that inside the park home run though. I don't remember the umpire there, but there's a foul ball and it's owned to. That Bailey moment was. By the way, Eric, I don't know if you can see this jersey.
Look at that.
The chat know what jersey it is. It's an embarrassing jersey now. Any guesses which player?
It must be Bailey. It's got to be, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Patrick freaking Bailey. There's a valid reason I got it, as the 0-2 pitch is outside and it's 1-2. The one time I've been to US? Yeah, he hit a walk-off home run in extra innings. And I was like, he's young. He's having a good first season. He made me happy. Gonna get the jersey. Ever since I bought it.
Hey, you got a memory associated with it. That's what matters, right?
Exactly. And I know a load of people bought Willie Adames jersey, so I think that's worse. As that pitch is outside, it's 2-2.
Oh man, he's missing way out. Man, oh man. 75 pitches, man.
It's weird because wasn't Logan Webb's first start back? Azeze swing and a miss, and the inning is finally over. Was his first start back not in Coors Field as well? Off the injury,
yeah,
I believe it was.
His first game back off the IL was Coors Field,
and he did fine. I think he only gave up 2 runs, and his pitches look fine. So I have no idea what's going on here. You know what the classic Giants thing will be. They'll come out with this after he was tipping pitches. That will guaranteed that will come out. Oh, he was tipping pitches. I'm sorry. He weren't tipping pitches. He just couldn't locate a single pitch. Not to be not to be a dickhead, but it's not tipping pitches when every time a pitcher does bad. It's they can actually have a bad game, guys.
You can't keep making excuses, right?
When you're throwing stuff over the middle of the plate or you're missing 2 feet outside the zone. That's
I gotta
when
hear
it's
Dave. What did Dave say?
On the ground, and a great stab by Schmidt. He touched the base, somehow threw to first and got the double play. That's one of the greatest plays I've ever seen.
One of the greatest plays I've ever seen.
I mean, I said it was a play of the season, but come on, one of the greatest plays you've ever. Come on.
That's pretty good.
It was not. It was nice, Eric, weren't it? Yeah.
That was pretty good. Yeah, they're showing the clip.
I thought he was going to come home with it actually, but the fact he went across the diamond.
Now that would have been a hell of a play if he stepped on the bag and threw it home.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just because it's a shorter throw to home plate, but if you get 2 outs, I won't complain. There, and you know what? Bryce made the pick as well. As Anthony says, and his strike zone just became the size of Alaska after 7th inning in that game. All right, Anthony. Yeah, I remember that, Anthony. Was that the one to Realmuto with the Phillies or something? And they just kept calling strikes on the outside corner, and that's where you need ABS.
Yeah.
And you know what? Come playoff time, I think there's going to be a big moment where we go, that's why ABS is good.
So Codify had a tweet out 2 hours ago. Luis Ariz is the first MLB player to have 40+ stolen bases and 0 strikeouts in a 17-game span since Adrian Beltre.
Wow.
And then, and that got ruined because he had a strikeout in his first at bat.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, the rare strikeout.
Because
No,
Codifiers was reposting MLB put out Luis Arias has gone 76 straight plate appearances without a strikeout.
oh, did they? Of course he strikes out. It's so fun. On
they
here all the
jinxed it,
time.
man.
I'll go like, oh, I think this complete opposite happens. In fairness to my chat, Bob called an Elliot Ramos home run the other day, and he did actually hit a home run. The chat's a lot better than me at jinxing stuff, as or not jinxing it if you like. As we're gonna get a challenge here by the Giants, and what the heck were you challenging, Rafi? The whole of the ball was almost in the strike zone, and it's 3-1. Yeah, wait till you see that pitch, Eric. I mean, what are we challenging there? As the 3-1 pitch is a big swing. And that was the Rafi Devers of I'm putting my whole butt cheeks and swinging for the fences.
Yep.
So 7-1. You know what would be amazing if the Giants actually came back? That would be they've done it before against
Colorado,
the Rockies.
it could happen. Honestly,
as there's a sharp ground ball, a nice sliding play by Rumfield as he backhands it and then flips it over to his pitcher Feltner for out number 1. But yeah, it was Anthony. Yeah, I remember that game because you know what? The Giants actually had a bit of luck against the Phillies last year. I remember a game in Philadelphia where it was a close game, and it was JT Realmuto, and the Giants got a lucky call in that game. But hey, I'm happy the Bailey moment existed because that was pretty fun. I can only imagine if we were streaming that game. I mean, I don't think you'd be able to hear me. My mic would overmodulate too much. As there's a ball outside and it's 1-0. I hope I got that fixed, but I don't think I'll ever get that excited again for the Giants as I did when Bryce Eldridge hit that walk-off.
Hey, your rally caps have been working pretty well this year, man.
I know. I actually don't want to do it that much now. I'm like, I only do it based off vibe, kind of a vibe thing. And that game, I just had a feeling for some reason. But no, I actually thought, I was like, I'm not going to be one of those twats that comes on, does live things. Well, I shouldn't say twats, but one of those people that come on and then they go, scream at every play and, get all excited. I thought, it's baseball, going to chill out. But that was genuine, like, happiness. I was like, of all people, Bryce Eldridge to hit a grand slam. Because that's basically why I'm watching it, right? It's for the young guys. And for Bryce to have that moment. Yeah. That was
awesome.
As Scott says, Scott, you remember that as well. And that Bailey walk-off, the inside the park there. The inside the park walk-off home run. As that throw gets away from Rumfield at first base. So the pitcher throws it down the first base line. And that is going to be a single and an error. And allow Lee to get to second base.
All right.
Gail Gonzalez. What's up, Gail Gonzalez? How are you? I'm turning off all my stuff, bro. Like, I'm out. I don't blame you. This is what losing to the Rockies can do to you. In the battle of the basement, the Giants are losing. I think the Rockies will only have one less win than us after tonight.
Here comes Adamas. Is he going to come through? What do you think?
We're going to get a Mal visit right now. Is Adamas going to come? No. Why would I ever back Adamas? Eric, what are you going for?
I'm saying no. We got a runner in scoring position, less than 2 outs, man. He's going to come through, right?
No, he's going to strike out a slider away. Guaranteed. I guarantee it. But Eric's a positive one, so Eric, you going for a base hit?
You know what? I think he's gonna pop it out to the infield.
Oh, he always does that, He has that uppercut swing, doesn't he? That.
Yes. He'll be a pop up to the middle infielder somewhere.
Or as Anthony says, Anthony's got an Adamas pop out as well. You two know.
There it is.
As that pitch is inside and it's 1-0. No, Gail, I don't blame you turning off Giant stuff. We will be doing 49ers, Sharks, and Warriors watch-alongs as well when they're on. So if you want to come back for that, Yeah, I'm trying to stream every day that I can. Because I watch all these sports, right, Eric? Even when they're on late all year round. So doing this is just like a nice thing to go along with staying up late. As that pitch is a drive to right field. That one it's not even going to get past the infield. That was a bad call by me. As Adames is out on a ground out. It's just a ground ball to the right side. It does move Lee over to third base. Yeah, no, I just no, it's actually fun talking to all these people. It's actually, you know, I get what you mean, Eric. When you're like, it's just nice coming on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Lou, I think Lou may have said on your show, how does he watch all these? It's because of the chat. It's because of you guys in the chat. I just, you know, sit there and read and, you know, and baseball's quite a good sport to do that. You know, you watch the pitch, then you can read the chat and then watch the pitch.
Correct. Right. It is
a called strike. We will be doing playoff games as well. Yeah. I'll be trying to do as many playoff games as well. That's when it gets proper exciting.
Nah, that's a lot of fun, man.
The Dodgers hate watch is on. I may have to become a Phillies, Braves. I'll never be a Cubs fan because I can't stand the Cubs. But I'll have to be a Phillies and Braves fan. There you go, Scott. As Scott, you said Adames is due for something good to happen. Well, he didn't strike out, so if that's what you mean by good, there you go. As Bryce Eldridge hits a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Chase, at least the Giants aren't playing the Diamondbacks. Chase, it's crazy. They're doing quite good against the Padres and Dodgers. Turn over Diamondbacks and Rockies, it's a different story. As Bryce Eldridge hits a line drive to right field, that's going to get down for a base hit. So Bryce Eldridge with an RBI single, and it's 7-2. There you go, Bryce.
There we go.
I would have, I can't remember who said it. What did you think about Bryce playing second? I'd certainly have Bryce Eldridge ahead of Willy Adames in the lineup. But, or seventh, did I say second? I meant seventh. But good hitting there by Bryce. I still can't believe when Glenn came on, we had a nice discussion about Bryce. As there's a line drive. That one almost took out the starting pitcher as he dived, and that will be out number 3 as Barakoto smoked that one back up the middle. But the shift was on. So that will end the inning. And Feltner, he did anything he could as that one almost took out his head. That was like... you said you play MLB The Show. Sometimes, when you play MLB The Show, sometimes when you hit it back at them, the bloody pitcher just faints on the mound.
Yeah.
That would have happened right there if he did not get out of the way of it. You know what? I actually saw someone tweet out the other day. They killed Tyler Rogers in MLB The Show. Because they hit a line drive, come back at Tyler Rogers.
Oh, and flatten about.
Yeah, he just did not move. Poor Tyler Rogers, you know, my favorite relief pitcher ever. Which Eric, I know you probably have a ton more favorite relief pitchers, but as someone that hasn't watched a lot of years of baseball, when I take my dog on the walk with my brother, we always play catch while we're walking, and I would always do the underarm. I'd always try and act like Tyler Rogers when I throw it to my brother.
Nice.
I just loved watching that dude pitch. Yeah, did he annoy some people sometimes? Did the weak contact did get so annoying? It's like, God damn it, how did that find that hole? But I love that dude. I'm watching that dude pitch. I don't know about you.
He's unique. He's very unique.
You know, I just
he literally comes inches off the ground. It's incredible.
Yeah, that it's not even a slider; it's a riser. And
yeah.
When Buster Posey went on KMBR and was like, do you want to sign Edwin Diaz? I wanted you to go and get Tyler Rogers. I mean, right now, you spent $10 million on Bader, and who else did they sign? Not Arise, but they signed someone else for a bit of money. Or even Hauser and Marley. You could have spent that on a relief pitcher because you've got
Logan Webb is out of the game.
Well, he went 3 innings. If you predicted 3 innings, fair play. I'm not
surprised. Gave up runs, cricket numbers in each of the innings that he pitched.
And his command never came back. You know, sometimes you can give up 5 runs in the first, but if you get through it, you kind of settle down, and then you kind of just have to pitch innings for your team. Not Logan Webb today. He was all over the place every inning. As Matt Gage starts off with a ball as well. So brilliant. As the 1-0 pitch is a close pitch just outside, and it's 2-0. Scott, where is Tyler Rogers? He is on the Blue Jays. So Chase, if you're in there, Chase, he is on your team. As he's the guy on the Blue Jays. As the ball there is fouled off by Rumfield, and it's 2-1. I never heard of Rumfield before this year, but it seems like he's quite a good rookie for the Rockies.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott, I didn't have 3 innings either. Yeah.
Give me a moment here. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries, Eric. As the 2-1 pitch is high, and it's 3-1. No, Chase, you'll enjoy watching Tyler Rogers. He is exciting. So Rumfield is 1 for 2 today, batting .294. And the 3-1 pitch by Gage is a swing and a miss at a high fastball. And it's 3-2. Yeah, Wilson, this is a battle of the basement. And the Giants, they're definitely losing it so far. So Gage then, he's already at a full count. But Chase, let me know when you start streaming games. As there's a weak ground ball up the middle. This is going to be a tough play for Luis Arise as he throws it across his body for out number 1. Beautiful play there by Luis Arise. So 1 out. And I'm telling you now, that's a play he would not have made last season. A beautiful play moving to his right and then throws it back across his body to Bryce Eldridge. As first pitch is 10:10 Eastern. And I'll check that out. If it's Kevin Gaursman, I always check out Kevin Gaursman starts. I always watch Kevin Gaursman. As there's a cool strike on the inside corner. Unless the Giants
should have been a Giant.
Yeah, Kevin Gaursman is my favorite pitcher in baseball. Even on the Blue Jays. I always watch his starts if I'm not streaming. I love the guy. I don't know why. It's just like a man crush. As that pitch is high on Kevin Gaursman. Obviously, the former Giant.
That.
And he wanted to come back as well. Right? 5 years, 100 million. He took that to Farhan. That has been a steal of a contract for Toronto. So here is Carrick then. Carrick's 1 for 1 with a walk, and Carrick will swing a miss there. And it's 1-2. Yeah, so Argentina won. It's a shame.
Yeah, I saw that.
3-2. You know what? Fair play to Cape Verde, though. They were definitely the surprise of the tournament. They drew to Spain. They drew to Uruguay, drew Saudi Arabia, and then they basically drew with Argentina because it needed the extra 30 minutes. So it's 2-2 here to Carrick. Eric, you got a pick of who's going to win the World Cup?
Oh, jeez, man. France is pretty good, right?
Yeah. As there's a swing and a miss, front number 2.
I forgot, who's France playing in the 16?
They're playing in Paraguay.
They'll beat them, yeah.
They'll win 4-0 probably.
Argentina, then, of course, they're always good.
Yeah.
They're the reigning champions, if you will. Man, I don't know. Portugal and Spain, that's going to be a good one, huh?
I think Spain will blow out Portugal.
Think so?
Yeah, I don't think Portugal are very good. As there's a check swing, he did not go. I think Spain are going to win the tournament. It's
Spain.
Everyone says France, and France, they do look like the best team right now, but I think Spain are just going to get better and better as the tournament goes along, and then peak at the right moment. As there's a drive to left field, Berakoto going back just before the warning track will make the catch to end the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning for once for the Giants for Matt Gage.
Hey, how about that?
Yeah, no, I think.
But I'll never forget. I can't remember what World Cup it was. I think it might have been 2008. I think it was 2008 when I remember when the France player headbutted the Italian player. Do you remember that?
Well, I weren't alive for that.
That was you were young.
Yeah. Well, I think it may have been 2000. It may have been 6 or 02. But
maybe it was.
I know it was Zinedine Zidane.
Yes.
For France. I know. Yeah.
Yep. And he freaking headbutted him.
Yeah, I am like players that do that though. Not headbutt, but that kind of fiery attitude. It makes them a better player. But there's a player in England that I see the complete same. For some reason, I've always pictured him doing the exact same in the final. Probably never will, but he kind of plays with that, like, play on the edge, that kind of attitude. As Chase, you're scared if we beat Morocco, then we will play France. Chase, I don't think you'll beat Morocco, but if you do, you're going to need all the luck in the world to get past France. Basically, France are basically the Dodgers, right? If we're comparing them to a baseball team. Between Mbappe, Elise, Doué, Barcola, that front four, and Dembele is like Otani, Betts, Freeman, Kyle Tucker.
Gotcha.
Basically. And then Spain, I would compare... Who would I compare Spain to? Like the Phillies or... I want to say like a team that's underrated that could win. So like the Phillies or the Braves. I like Spain as well. I don't like the French, which is why I'll never pick the French. So maybe I'm biased. I say I don't like the French. I don't hate the French. I just, that's kind of the English attitude is, the French. I guess, I guess it's kind of like, as there's a called strike. Well, I would say Scotland, England's a bit like USA, Canada. That kind of relationship.
Gotcha.
Like whenever Scotland play in a major tournament, you just watch and hope they lose.
Seriously, when I was stationed in Germany in 2008, when they had the World Cup, it was a NATO base I was assigned to. So it was people from a whole bunch of different European countries. And boy, oh boy, man, they are serious about their soccer/football, man. It was like they could be the best of friends, but when it came to freaking soccer or football, man, they were brutal at each other, man.
And the Germans have already sacked their coach after the World Cup because they got knocked out by Paraguay. So they're like, we're done with you. And when you've won 5 World Cups, getting eliminated to a team like Paraguay, those fans are not going to be happy.
Nope, exactly.
As there's a called strike on the outside corner. But no, between football and soccer and baseball, so much sport. I would say baseball, soccer, and cricket are my 3 favorite sports. Baseball number 1, and then soccer and cricket are a close second. But
gotcha.
Soccer and cricket are the ones I can go to. I'm coming out in August for the Giants, but
yeah, that's gonna be fun, man.
That's only rarity. As there's by the way, if you guys ever come to London, any of you on the show, whether that's you in the chat, Eric, Glenn, Lou, if you ever want to come to a Premier League game, feel free to hit me up, and you can come to a game for free. As that pitch is high. I know you guys aren't big, soccer fans like I am with baseball, but if you ever want to come to a game and check it out, then just let me know in the future.
Right on.
And they're not as good as Lou's seats, I can tell you that for free. But as there's a drive-by rise, to centre field. That one will hold up for the centre fielder, and that'll be out number 2. Chase, I think we can beat Morocco. We don't have a chance against France. Chase, I would agree with that. You can beat Morocco. I don't expect you to beat Morocco, but against France, I don't think you have a chance. Sorry, Chase, if that upsets you. As here's Casey Schmidt. Casey Schmidt is 2 for 2 today. And Schmidt will take outside, and it's 1-0. By the way, if you haven't already, guys, feel free to hit that like button if you could. It helps grow the channel. Shout out to everyone yesterday who joined. We had the most likes we've ever had, as there's a foul ball by Casey Schmidt, and it's 1-1. So shout out to all you guys yesterday. And we got a nice treat today with Eric spending his Friday evening coming in the show. As there's a pitch outside, and it's 2-1. And guys, if you haven't checked out Eric, I'm sure most of you have, but if you haven't checked out Eric, the link is in the description. So go and give him a subscribe. As the 2-1 pitch to Casey Schmidt is a swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. As for the Giants, guys, the Giants have got to get going soon. They are down by 5. Not impossible in Coors Field, but not looking pretty. As the 2-2 pitch to Schmidt is a swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. And we go to the bottom of the 5th, and the Giants do not score. Well, that's Giants baseball for you. Unable to knock any runs across. And they are running out of outs already. And Feltner, he had that one bad inning in the 4th. But apart from that, Feltner has been excellent for the Rockies. He went 5 innings, only giving up 1 earned run. And how many pitches is Feltner at? Just 70 pitches so far for Feltner. By the way, if you just joined, Logan Webb gave up 7 runs, the Giants ace. He did just win NL Pitcher of the Month. And he's just given up 7, sorry. And we're down by 5. So there you go. Take that one into July. He ain't no Jacob Mizorowski, sadly. As we're just in between innings here. Shout out to everyone. We are 2 subscribers away from 100 as well. So I appreciate everyone that's hit that subscribe button. We are growing as a community. And I appreciate all the people that are watching. The show is doing really well, and that's because of all you people. And also, if you are watching, definitely subscribe to Chase, Toronto Sports, because he's covering the Blue Jays. So check him out as well. Chase is always in here every day. Anthony, I don't know if you're still in there, but you did say you'll take anything from Bryce Elder's rest of the season. Anthony, I agree. I just want to see Bryce in there as much as possible. And whatever he does, I don't blame him. As Bob, by the way, Bob, where are you, Bob? Come on, Bob. Although, Bob, are you watching the Warriors game? Let me know if you're in the chat. I know the Warriors were playing today. And Yaxel Lindeborg was making his debut. As there's a foul ball by Julian, and it's 0-1. Anthony, I hate you are in there, Anthony. I hate Coors Field and whatever the hell the new A's ballpark could possibly be a close second in the near future. Anthony, let's see what that Vegas ballpark does if it carries, as that pitch is outside and it's 1-1. I think I don't know about you, Anthony, but I actually like Sutter Health Park just because I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to smaller stadiums. As there's a foul ball and it's 1-2. I kind of like small stadiums a lot because they offer a bit more personality. I find, and it feels like family friendly. I don't know if you agree, but it is a joke in terms of it's not fair for the pitchers, a bit like Coors Field. But I do like Sutter Health Park. Is that pitch is high, and it's 2-2. Chase, it's bad in Sacramento. Maybe from the TV. I don't like the outfield's a bit ugly, but you know what I like? I think more baseball stadiums should have it, as there's a high pitch and it's 3-2. Or outdoor baseball stadiums. I like when there's like a field, a little grass hill, and you can sit on a grass hill. They do that in cricket all the time, where you can sit on the grass hill. And I really, I find that so cool. It just gives me that relaxed vibe. You can go and chase after a ball as well. As there's going to be a walk from Matt Gage. So that'll be a lead-off walk and not what you want to do. No, Anthony, I completely agree. If that plays like the other Vegas Park, then MLB has a problem. That was a joke. You cannot be hitting 310 feet fly balls for home runs. That series in Las Vegas was a joke. So it's a 7-2 game, and here's Karros. Karros will swing and miss, and it will remain 7-2. Chase, yeah, I just like hills. I think it adds a bit of character. So 0-1 to Karros as he swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Yeah, Anthony. I mean, you know what? We'll always have it for Giants AAA games as well. I would like to go to a game there, though. I know you guys probably aren't a fan. If you've been, it's probably not that nice. But as someone that hasn't, I just like the vibe of a small stadium. As that pitch is low and it's 1 and 2. I'm not going to bore you to death with cricket, but basically in cricket, you have lots of cricket stadiums. I like Sutter Heath Park, basically. That's probably why I like it then, as the 1-2 pitch. Chase, have you been to Rivercats games? Let me know. As the 1-2 pitch to Karros is a fly ball foul, and it remains 1 and 2. By the way, if you just joined and you're thinking, what is this black screen next to me? Eric, who's our guest today, is just doing something. So he will be back, don't worry. As it's 1 and 2 to Karros. Chase, they're good as well when Bryce Edges was playing there. That was, you definitely want to get down to one of those. As there's a line drive, that's going to be a base hit for Karros. And so we runners at second and first. Saying it like I should be saying second and third. It's first and second. Yeah, Chase, I bet when you don't really care about the result and you just want to go somewhere for the evening, it's probably really nice. So an RBI single there for an RBI single, a single, and it's runners at first and second. Is it the A's new park is bigger dimensions? It's indoors, Anthony, right? So you would think it shouldn't play that small, as that pitch is high and it's 1-0. But you never know until you play in the stadium. Really, Chase, you met the players when you were in Sacramento, or while you were in That's cool, Chase. Who did you meet? As the 1-0 pitch to Tovar is a drive to left field. If it's fair, it's trouble. That ball is just foul. What the heck was the ball dude that he was running, and he almost actually ran into the pitch in foul territory? What was he doing? Why are we running into the pitch in foul territory? It makes no sense. So it's 1-1. Gage at 26 pitches. Since when did Gage become a long reliever, by the way? This is like the Tony Vitello approach. He likes to almost have pitchers pitch 2 innings when they should be pitching 1. So it doesn't really make sense to me. By the way, the Rockies are in their City Connect uniforms. What's your opinions if you know what the Rockies City Connect uniforms are? As there's a swing and a miss and it's 1 and 2. I preferred their white and green ones a lot more than their current ones. But I don't hate their current ones. So it's 1 and 2. To Tovar. Brayson Rodriguez and the Grant. All right. I'll be honest, Chase, I don't know who they are. But unless you mean Bryce and... I think you mean Bryce Eldridge. Jesus Rodriguez and Grant McRae. So you mean Chase? If you mean them, then I definitely do know who they are. As there's a high fly ball to right field. That ball is in foul territory and it will get into the crowd. As I know, Anthony, you're probably right. He's probably trying not to use everyone. But for me, it's like you can't be pitching a guy 1 inning, 2 innings when he should only be pitching 1. And look what's happening. He's giving up 2 base runners here without recording an out. As the 1-2 pitch to Ezekiel Tovar, who's 2 for 2 today, the number 9 hitter. And Gage will throw a high pitch, and it's 2 and 2. By the way, Chase, you turned into Bob then with that spelling. I was like, I had to put my Bob translator on there to understand what you were saying. But I got you. That's pretty cool to meet Bryce Eldridge and Jesus Rodriguez. Grant McRae as well. Were they nice dudes? I bet they were nice dudes. I bet they were sound. As we are going to get a step off there by Matt Gage. Anthony, this is what happens when you only have 1 long reliever in the bullpen as well. And your starting rotation is not very good. Because you had to use him for Tyler Marley. And now, as there's a foul ball and it remains 2 and 2, you've got you can't use him today. And you've got no one else in the pen. By the way, I saw a couple more people joined. Eric is going to be back. He's just gone to do something. That's why there's a big black screen next to me. But he will be back, so don't worry. If you clicked wanting to see Eric from Giant Sportstalk live, he is alive. There he is. as it's 2
I'm
and
here,
2.
just taking care of some stuff.
No worries. As there's a foul ball. Matt Gage, then. This is the old Tony Vitello. You really should only pitch 1 inning, but I'm sending you back out there for the 2nd inning. And not going very well.
Yeah. Got to eat those innings, man.
And this is where you need to do like Hauser. But when your rotation every 2 days gives up 7 runs a game, like Marley did in Arizona, you need about 5 long relief pitches in there. As there's a line drive, that's going to get through for a base hit, and it's going to be bases loaded here as Barracoto scoops it up, and they will hold the runner at 3rd base. So bases loaded with no outs for the 2nd time today.
Anyone warming up in the bullpen?
I'm watching the Rockies broadcast, but they haven't shown anyone.
Oh, okay.
I just when I watch the home team, it's almost like 1.5 pitches ahead, or pitches.
Yeah, gotcha.
So there's not as much of a delay. Also, you know what I find? Everyone craps on the Giants broadcast. Some of them are a lot worse than the Giants. I'll just tell you that. Like we did on the Tigers game yesterday, the Rangers broadcast was awful. Sorry if there's any Rangers fans. Don't think there is out there. But I'm not sure about the commentators, but in terms of the graphics, one, they had Riley Green playing left field and right field. Like, come, what are we doing? And then 2, they were always 1 pitch behind. But
oh wow,
that's why we're doing it. Come join us here. No, I'm only joking.
Nice.
If you actually want to watch the game, then actually you can watch the game. But no, I was thinking, I was like, God, maybe the Giants. I know Lou always goes on about the commentators. But that's what happens when you watch all these other teams.
Yeah,
it's like you explore something new, and it's like, well, maybe it's not as bad.
Oh Lord.
As the 1-0 pitch is a drive to right field by Aaron Judge today, McCarthy, and that is a grand slam. Eric, wow. So whoever said Aaron Judge, Jake McCarthy, you're bang on. I'm going to play the home run song since the Giants aren't going to hit one. A grand slam. It's 11-2.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Oh, my God. McCarthy's 4 for 4 with 2 home runs.
Wow.
Well, I would put that one on Tony Vitello as well. No, I don't want to crap on Tony Vitello, but Matt Gage is a 1-inning guy. I know you need to get through innings, but that's not Matt Gage. And he's not even recording now. And there's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And it's 11-2. This is way worse than the last stream we did, and that was a blowout. Maybe we should stay away from the Rockies, Eric, next time.
That would help.
As the 0-2 pitch is a foul ball, and it remains 0-2. All I want is I just want the Giants to make the playoffs because you deserve it. Then just imagine, like, everyone, if we were actually in the playoffs. Instead of talking so negative every night, it'd be like, looking forward to tomorrow's game. Now it's like, oh, who's going tomorrow? Oh, Tyler Marley. Oh. We'll get to that 15-game under 500 mark yet again. We'll see. We've never been 16 games under. As there's a ground ball, that one straight to Luis Ariz. Ariz picks it up and throws over to Eldridge for out number 1. Anthony's going back to play COD. I don't blame you, Anthony. By the way, Eric, I was always interested. What are your plans for next year if there is a lockout? You're just going to have to do, like, basically honestly, an extra long off season.
Man, there is going to be no off season because they're closed. There will be no off season, so it's going to be like,
is that how it works?
One show a week, if that.
There's a swing and a miss. Is that how it works? There's no signings, no trades.
Nothing. Once December 1st hits, the owners will lock everybody out, and you can't do nothing.
Is it that? I didn't even know it worked like that. I thought.
Yeah.
I thought they just basically went on strike and didn't play baseball.
No, because the owners will lock out the players.
I got you. So there is going to be absolutely nothing
Absolutely
to talk about.
nothing.
And it's definitely going to happen, as there's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. I was listening when Lou said he was talking to Tristan Beck, and basically he's already got stuff planned for the beginning of next year.
Yeah, that's what he was saying, all the way up through May.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe we get a half a season. Maybe we're just nobody knows. But I think the only thing we do know it's probably going to happen.
Yeah. And there's no chance of it going into 2028, is there?
I don't think so. If it does, then oh my god, then we got some big problems going on here.
If I was if I was a player, I'd want to play. If I'm a guy, I'm chasing all these milestones. But
Exactly.
it's Scott Boris, right? That is the head of the Players Association, right?
No. Players Association. What the heck is his name? He's the interim guy because the guy who originally had to be let go. Myers is his last name, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe baseball are going to go through.
I know.
It feels like it's peaking.
This year's. I mean, baseball is really popular right now, and it sucks to see that they're gonna squander it all, man. I don't understand.
You know what I think? I think it's going to be an interesting time for teams. I think you can kind of gain a small advantage and utilize this time period and kind of come out the other side a little bit ahead. As we're going to get a challenge there by Kavanagh. I don't know how, but I was thinking Milwaukee, probably thinking already what's going to happen. I bet Milwaukee's planned so far ahead. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to deal with it. And we're going to have a little small advantage coming out because that's how teams like that think.
Right.
I also wonder if all these teams in September don't call up top prospects. As there's a try to left field.
Yeah. And I think you're going to probably see that with the Giants here coming up soon because you're going to look, they're already starting to play the young guys. And I got a feeling that you're probably going to see a lot more of that coming up here in the near future because especially after the trade deadline come August 4th. Yeah, you're going to probably have a lot more guys because we'll see. I don't know what the Giants are going to do here. I mean, they're in a pickle. There's no doubt about it. And look, the expiring contract guys, that makes sense, right? They'll probably get rid of those guys with no issue. It's going to be, are they going to trade any of the guys that have some years? So that's something we're going to have to watch.
Yeah, double there by Hunter Goodman, by the way. So I don't know why Matt Gage is still in there. The dude's at 47 pitches.
Is ridiculous.
He's at 48 pitches, and he's a one-inning guy. I mean, is there no one else we've got?
That's absolutely ridiculous. What you're doing here? There's no reason to keep him out there that long, other than
Tristan Beck on the phone now.
Because now Gage is done for the rest of the series.
Yep. No, I'm saying phone Tristan Beck. Phone. You know they're going to send a couple of people from Sacramento over for the rest of this series because
don't be surprised if Gage has a sore back after this one.
Yeah, there's
what I'm saying?
You know what? Back in the day, the umpires here would be going strike, 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 just try and get through the game. Now we've got a challenge there on a pitch outside, and it's going to be 3-0. What are we doing?
Why are you challenging?
No, the Rockies challenged. They called it a strike. Yeah, it was way outside. Called a strike.
My bad. I was the other way around. Wait, the Giants are already done with their challenge. I just noticed that the Giants are already done with their challenge.
We're done. Yeah, Kavanagh blew it. No, Devers wasted one right down the middle. As there's a 4-pitch walk. I mean, what are we doing? I was really late to have a go at Tony Vitello as we finally get a pitching change. I liked the hire. I know you guys weren't in love with it. I really did. I thought it was different. I thought it was young. I thought, you know what? I thought, because at the end of last year when Gilbert came up, they kind of had this good energy, fun, young, choking people, biting Robbie Ray. I thought it was quite exciting, and it carried. And they actually made, as they always do, a little late push, and got a few wins. And I thought Tony Vitello is going to come. You're going to see Giants playing on an edge. He's going to steal a lot more bases. He's going to come out of the dugout, get ejected a few times. He's got ejected once. We're like second last in stolen bases. And the dude is, I'm sorry, one of the worst managers I've ever seen in terms of baseball decisions. I think he is awful. And I really like the guy. But to me, I think I actually think I could do a better job in terms of bullpen management. And that I don't want to be like, just a fan, but it's not rocket science. Yes, you need innings, but Matt Gage is a one-inning guy. You can't have him pitch 49 pitches. I mean, whether you're even in college, and that's on the other coaches on the team as well to tell him, hey, this can't happen. I mean, Matt Gage, he should be pitching no more than 25 pitches. And he just gave up a grand slam, and then you let him face 3 more batters, and he gives up 2 more runners before you take him out. To me, that is just like dumb. It's just dumb. It's like organizationally dumb. And I'm sorry.
And look, and this is an issue that I had from the very beginning. I wasn't sold that he's going to be able to do anything right away as a major league manager, because this is his first time. So yeah, I understand you got to give him some rope, but some of the decisions he's making is it's
I
not,
thought he'd
it's even just baseball wise. And I understand he didn't get a roster where he could really cook, so to speak, but still there's a lot of, and more than just his decisions, the communication seems to be lacking. How many times do we hear some weird stuff coming out? His post-game pressers seem very weird. I mean, seriously, they're
the Marley
weird,
incident
strange
yesterday.
things.
I didn't know I was on a pitch count.
Yeah,
I mean, how bad is that?
How does Malley not know that? And then Vitello said that. He's like, we just didn't want to tell him because we didn't want him looking at the scoreboard. What are you talking about, dude? You got to talk to these. Right. There was another. Was that one? And then, of course, the fiasco going on with non-baseball related. Again, the lack of communication. That's all it seems to have been. Lack of communication.
Yeah.
Buster Posey said he never talked to Rafi Devers after that incident in Miami. It's like, what are you doing? That's if there's a time to have a conversation, that's when you have it.
The issue
this
is
team frustrates me, Liam.
Yeah, inexperience. They got inexperienced GM, inexperienced manager, and all their players at the moment are inexperienced of winning.
Yeah.
As the 1-2 pitch. Ryan Walker, by the way, is the new pitcher. So there's a drive to center field. Lee going back. This one's going to get down for a base hit. This one will bounce back off the wall. Lee will field it. 1 run's going to score. They're going to wave home the second run, and it's going to be a 2-run triple for the Rockies.
His second triple.
What is going on?
Bro, what do we do? This is embarrassing. 13-2, Liam. 13-2. This. I'm sorry. How many more of these do we got to see? This is the Colorado Rockies, and they're absolutely destroying the San Francisco
It's about to be
Giants right
14-2 as well, because they've got a runner at third, 1 out. They're on pace for 26 runs.
Is that a bad thing?
Is that a bad thing?
This is disgusting, man.
They're on pace.
Oh, by the way, because it's funny, I want to bring this up since whatever. This is ass. How the hell did he swing at that? Whatever. We visited London back in 2000. Is either 2008 or 2009. I can't remember. Dude, that was one of the best trips we had. As a matter of fact, since I was in the Air Force at the time, we just stayed at Mildenhall because they got the where you can rent basically a hotel on base, and stayed there for a week. We would drive to Cambridge, take the train into King Station, or what's the other big train station in London? I can't remember.
St. Pancras.
No, it was okay.
King's Cross.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's 14-2. There was a base hit. Yeah, 14-2.
Yeah. But so we went in there, and then the tube is right there, and we didn't have to do it. the only thing we had to do is drive to the train station in Cambridge. Everything else was taken care of because the tube takes you everywhere you need to go. Man, we had so much fun, man.
You know what's funny? So many Americans don't. Trains isn't like nowhere near as big as it is here. I take a train. I take trains almost every day. When I go to university. Whereas in America, it's a lot more driving, isn't it? Is that
it's a lot more driving. Yeah, there's hardly no trains, man. It's just. But in Europe, when we wanted to go to Amsterdam, we drive to Sittard. We drive to Sittard in the Netherlands. Take the train into Amsterdam, and then with Amsterdam, you just walk everywhere. You don't have to do anything. Dude, I'm telling you, that was so much fun.
And these countries,
with Duxford, the Imperial War Museum in Duxford. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Oh,
that one is top notch.
Obviously you got the one between France and England. It's not the Channel. Why am I forgetting what the name of it is? I always say that. But there's a train that goes underwater that connects England to France.
Oh, the Channel?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't think it's called the Channel.
No, it doesn't go to Calais. When we drove to London, we actually went to we took the ferry from Calais over to Dover, and then drove on the way in. Oh, dude!
See, I've done that before as well. As the Rockies are going to lose their first challenge. That's what we're talking about. The Giants finally have something positive, as there's a strikeout.
Small victories.
Yeah, Insane's in the chat, by the way. Insane. You're scared Eric's going to hate you. But Eric doesn't hate you. Eric's too friendly. As I think you Americans call it the Channel. I think it's called something different over here.
The Channel. I don't know what they call it, but they. This is brutal, man.
The Eurostar. We call it the Eurostar. I mean, I should have known that. My apologies. We call it the Eurostar. As the 1-0 pitch is just outside 2-0. By the way, we had a horrible accident the other week in with trains over here, where the driver actually passed away because he crashed into the back of another train. And
I think I saw that in the news. Yeah.
And you know what's scary about that, Eric, is I go on that train every day.
No kidding.
And that exact train that crashed, I've been on that train before. Yeah. So one of the trains comes from where I go to uni, and the other one was coming from where I live. So
wow, I know that you guys got that guy that loves the trains, Francois. I think that's his name, right?
Yeah,
it's on YouTube.
There's so many people. Even my best friend is a big train geek. He works for the trains. He works for a company.
You know what's funny, because we not only did we go to London, we also went up to Scotland for 11 days, and we took the Jacobite from Fort William up to Malik.
Yep.
Oh my God! We went over the viaduct. You know, the one that you see in Harry Potter, the viaduct where the train goes over. But some of the most beautiful country driving from Fort William up to Malik. Oh my God!
Scotland. I will never praise Scotland because, as I said, the English don't like the Scottish, but it is a beautiful with the lakes and the mountains.
We stayed up in Inverness.
Nice. Yeah.
We stayed up in Inverness and just drove all the way up there. Oh my gosh.
There's a walk, by the way, by Walker. As I don't know if you'll be able to see the graphic, but I have got a graphic for the Giants bullpen. And the chat love this graphic because I call it Bull City, basically. And it's mainly for Eric Miller because he's my least favorite relief pitcher because the dude can't throw a strike. But it goes for Ryan Walker as well. So there's the Bull City graphic. I don't know if you can see that, Eric.
I got your YouTube. There's a little bit of a delay, so I'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
Ball City. That's hilarious, dude. I like that.
That pitch is fouled off. It's weird. It's not like StreamYard that you use where you can just pop it up and the stream runs. Mine, I've got different like sections that I click and then it's a bit weird. And obviously we had the issue with your computer as well. Oh well, it's on my end, but trying to get on via the computer. As there's a high fly ball to right field. That one is going to be a foul ball, though. I apologize, guys, by the way.
Hey, you said Walker walked somebody? Well, he comes from a long line of walkers. I stole that one from my friend Ibrahim.
Yes.
Comes from a long line of walkers.
Oh my God! All you can do is just have nicknames for these giants. We actually have a guy called Exodus. He's not in there today because he can't make it, as there's a pitch outside. He is the best when it comes up with nicknames. Now some of them are a bit too inappropriate to put on YouTube, but he's got like Eric the butthole filler Miller, stuff like that. Very inappropriate, but he does come up with some funny ones. But I don't want to get demonetized.
Unbanned for some time, my friend. Just so
Pardon?
You know.
Pardon?
Insane has been unbanned for some time now, so I guess he hasn't checked lately.
Insane, yeah. As the 2-2 pitch is outside. But Insane, as I said, if you don't say anything stupid, you'll never get banned at the end of the day. I don't even know what Insane did. I think Insane says he was mocking Glenn's fantasy team. But I don't know. As Heron says, Giants left their bats in Arizona. They left everything in Arizona. As there's a high pop-up to Bryce Eldridge. And that will end the inning. And we go to the top of the sixth. 14-2 Rockies. As that inning must have lasted about 50 minutes, that inning.
Well, you know what else this is doing, Liam? You're letting your defense stay out there for you. You risk chance for injury for these guys when they're out on the field for so damn long.
Absolutely, yeah. And also another issue. Giants going down so quick. No time for the pitchers to rest.
Thanks, Scott.
And then the players are standing up there. They get no time in the dugout as well. So not only are you standing out on your feet the whole time, you're back out there 5 minutes later after a 1-2-3 inning. And this is Coors Field in the altitude where I was at, because as I said with the Mexico game, I'm learning all the science about it. Basically, I mean, it's not difficult science, but basically there's less oxygen molecules in the air, which means you have to breathe in quicker, which makes your heart rate go quicker.
Yep.
So it basically makes
You'll
you more
see
tired.
them sometimes with those portable oxygen tanks, and they'll be huffing on them things.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot worse when it comes to football than baseball. But if they're doing it, a triple or an inside the park home run, they'll put that mask on. As Chase says, if you guys play like this, I feel confident for my Blue Jays. Chase, if we play like this against any team, we will lose every game. It's this is Eric, it's a disgrace, really. 14-2 to the Rockies. This isn't the Dodgers. This is, and
this is the worst team in the National League, man.
That's what I was about to bring up.
All of baseball.
One of my favorite things you used to do was we lost to the worst team in the National League. Now all you can change that to is we are the worst team in the National League. We are. It's no longer the Rockies.
That's ridiculous.
Unbelievable. As Insane says, England is going to lose to Mexico. I'm being serious. Insane, I think England are going to lose as well. I hope I'm wrong, but I think we may lose. They've only lost
Wilson, look at that. Wilson covers it perfectly.
Yeah.
It's a disgrace, but it isn't shocking.
Wilson, no, I love Wilson. He always comes in with the comments, and they're always right. And you summed it up perfect. Well, you say it isn't shocking. It's not shocking for the Giants, but I am shocked Logan Webb only went 3 innings.
I'm shocked at Logan Webb, yeah.
I expected, as I said, I thought, if anything, it'd be a close game with Logan Webb. But it's far from a close game. Hey, Jonah Cox may get a pinch hit against a position player, though. So at least he'll get a base hit. As that pitch is low to Elliot Ramos. See, when it happens, when it's like this, I just wait for Bryce Eldridge and Barracoto to come up. I'm like, that's all I'm watching for now, really. As the 1-2 pitch. You know what, Eric, though? At least you're joining me for this one, though, because if I was doing this by myself and it's 14-2,
that's rough.
I would have been thinking, because I never want to end the stream early. I've only ever done it once. I really don't want to end the stream early. 14-2, I may have to.
They force your hand, right?
Yeah.
To an extent, they force your hand. It's like, my gosh, man.
14-2 is embarrassing. It is embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
Losing to the Rockies is embarrassing, but letting them score 2 touchdowns.
And it's funny. I keep seeing on Twitter. You know what? Hey, we're gonna be facing some bad teams. So maybe the Giants can should be able to get some ground. I'm like, come on, man.
No, the season's definitely over. Yeah. We aren't also yeah, we're definitely not getting the first sweep yet as well. Can you believe that?
It ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Imagine you
I
don't
don't know
get
if
a
they'll ever
sweep
get a sweep this year.
before the All-Star break. You don't get one sweep. You can't have one sweep. I'm pretty confident as Devers hits the absolute piss out of that ball. Sorry for my language. And it's a home run. That's the most great home run you'll ever see. It
was a pretty good one,
runs
huh?
for the no, I'm being sarcastic, Eric.
Oh.
Such an important home run. There you go, Devers.
Yeah, no,
Pad
it's
up
not
the
important.
stats.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'll play the little song. So we get some boom boom baseball, but it feels like the most subdued boom boom baseball we've ever had. Down 40. We've scored a field goal to their 2 touchdowns.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom boom baseball, high, deep, and never coming back.
Clicked on the wrong thing then. Clicked on me solo mode then. It's just me for a second, but that's fine. That pitch is fouled off. Sorry, not fouled off. That pitch is playable for left field, and it will be caught by the left fielder. I tell you what, it's getting late when I start saying fouled off, and it's a fly ball. So 2 outs. 432 feet was how far it was, Eric.
Yeah, 432.
That's that's a normal Colorado home run, I feel like. As insane. What's up with Webb? Webb was awful today. As that pitch is low to Willie Adames. This is also the type of game Willie Adames will hit a home run. Willie Adames is the master of, if you're up big or you're down big, he always seems to hit a home run. As there's Eric, what was the 1-0 pitch on your dots? What was the 1-0 pitch?
The 1-0 pitch was strike.
Yeah, and it was a swinging strike, right? What do you picture when Willie Adames has a swinging strike?
Low and away, man. That's all you got to do. Low and away, low and away,
Yeah.
low and away. Spam it, dude. Until
And also,
you can't hit it, you spam it.
Swinging out his ass.
Yeah.
He actually turned around as a result of that pitch. He swung that hard.
There it is. Actually, he didn't even swing at that one. I'm surprised.
As there's a swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. W. Davis, 14-3 Colorado. Wow. Yeah. I don't blame you for not staying in here because it is a wow. 14-3. But what's up, W. Davis? How are you? Insane. Willie Adames, the stat pad money stealer, as that pitch is in the dirt.
Is he a money stealer when the Giants offered him the money? I mean, what's he going to say? No? You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people like to say that, but I'm like, well, it was Buster Posey who gave him the contract. What's he going to say?
Maybe money stealer is not the right term, but I would just like him to put in more effort on the defense.
He is who he is, right? Look, if you looked at the back of his baseball card, this is who he is.
Yeah.
And if the Giants thought they were going to get something different, well, then that's their mistake.
The one area they're robbing money is the not knowing how many outs. When you're a veteran, that is inexcusable.
I get it. 100%.
You can't be forgetting how many outs there are.
True.
Or any base. I think base run mistakes by any veteran. Maybe one a season I'll give you, but any more than that.
No, I hear you, Insane. I know you're joking, but I've heard other people say that as well. So it's like, I understand it. I get it. I understand the premise. How about that? I understand what the premise is.
Yeah, Adames goes down, swinging.
No, no. Come on. No. Yeah. Oh, guess who's leading off this inning?
Is it McCarthy?
Oh, baby.
He's not McCarthy, is it? Surely not.
Babe Ruth reincarnated.
No. Oh, my God.
17 hits, dude. They got 17 hits.
But that's in 5 innings.
It's only through freaking 5.
That is so bad. So McCarthy's 4 for 4.
5 innings, man.
Everyone's almost got a hit. The 8 out of 9 batters have got a hit. 6 out of 9 have got multi-hits. This time through the order, I think they all may have multi-hits. I mean, that is crazy. And this is not like Marley, as I keep saying. This is your ace, Logan Webb, on the mound.
Yeah.
And it's 14-3. No, insane.
No, you're right, insane.
I do think, though, if the Giants were in it, because he is a second-half player, then it wouldn't feel as inflated. It's just when the season's over and then he does it right now, it's kind of like, do it when it matters. But I feel like if they were in a playoff race, then it wouldn't be as bad. But I don't know. When Milwaukee doesn't re-sign a guy, I would stay away. If Milwaukee doesn't rush back to sign you, that to me is a sign. But
this is absolute. The Rockies are 7 for 15 with runners in scoring position. 7 for 15.
What's more embarrassing? That they're batting 500 basically, or the fact they've had 15 at bats. I mean, they're both as embarrassing as each other.
I know. No, it looks like Adames is out of the game. Koss took his spot.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Drew Gilbert now took over for Jung. Yeah, you know what we're gonna see in the 9th inning, right?
Yeah,
we're gonna see Koss pitching.
I want to see Gilbert pitch, but at least everyone will have the go. The joke about Koss is he's actually the best reliever on the team. What's his
ERA? What you can do now? Hey, if you want to maybe put this out to the chat, take guesses on who's going to pitch we'll say the 8th. Who is going to pitch?
There will be no bottom of the 9th. Yeah, that's right. That definitely.
There ain't going to be no bottom of the 9th.
I would. Yeah, it'd be Koss, won't it? I'd like to see Gilbert do it because I think Gilbert would be have a little bit of fun. So
now here we go. Walker already had 23 pitches, and now he's at 24. They're throwing them out for another inning. These aren't long guys. Gage and Walker are not supposed to be long guys, right? Or is Walker? I don't know. Maybe Walker is a long guy now.
He's definitely not. This is the thing. What are we doing here? I mean, we could blow out these guys' arms, and then you have no bullpen. I mean, seriously. Again, to me, every relief pitcher, it's a cap at 25, in my opinion. As the 1-2 pitch to Walker is a line drive. McCarthy, is a line drive to Drew Gilbert, and that one holds up for Gilbert. So he finally gets out McCarthy.
Wow.
You know what it is? It's the fact McCarthy's a former Diamondback. He's spoke to his Diamondbacks teammates, and they're like, "Oh, don't worry, Giants team won't scare you. We know how to beat them." But why is Walker out there? The only time I would let a guy go more than 25 pitches if it's a save situation, and it's like the bottom of the 9th. Like I think Randy Rodriguez the last time a few years went over 25. That's the only time. But even that, you know, if the pitcher's needing 25 pitches to get through an inning, why let him continue? As that pitch is inside, it's 2-0. Did we speak last time? I don't know if you saw it, but did you see that new technology with the check swing technology that they've got?
No, I haven't.
So then you can now challenge a check swing. As there's
really? You can?
Yeah. So like the Wilmer Flores one in the playoffs. What's the determination?
Whether it breaks the plate?
Yeah.
Across the plate? Is that what
I can't remember exactly, but they've got like, it's pretty sick. They're doing it in the minor leagues, I think. But I saw it. So yeah. So like the Wilmer Flores incident, you can now challenge that. Azeze ground ball to Koss will fire it over. I think that'll be there in 2028. The ability to challenge check swings. Which, I tell you, it's all getting more automated. Every sport, really. I mean, I don't know if you saw the soccer, the Portuguese-Croatia game the other night. Mm-hmm. But they even have now. They have a chip inside the football, and it can.
Oh, nice!
It can. It like shows you like a little wave, and it will show you a spike if it made contact with a player. And so they used it to determine an offside yesterday. Is that pitch is inside? Because they were unsure if it touched the player. If it did, then the goal got disallowed. If it didn't, then it would have been 2-2, and it would have gone to extra time. And this was in the last minute. And there was a teeny spike, so it was like it did touch them, and the goal was ruled out, and Portugal won. As this should be inning over, and it is. So finally, a quick inning for the Giants. But all these technologies, man. Some of them are helpful. Some of them it's like, Eric, I bet you don't love technology though.
Yeah, it's a fine line. You want it to get right, but you also, I don't know. It just
like to me the baseball. I do like the replay in baseball. The one the bags, because I think that you needed that. Just
yeah, you needed that. But I also know they overturn calls that are like if you're a smidge off of the bag when you're sliding, it's like that wasn't the intent.
The ones you hate,
yeah. Right.
By the way, Triple M. Sorry, Eric. Triple M, what's up? The Giants definitely did anger God today. But continue, Eric.
But yeah, it's just that's the stuff I don't like. The technology isn't too bad. I mean, the ABS, it's okay. I want to get it right, but at the same time, it takes some of that human element out, and I don't know if I like it a lot, but whatever. It is. I
never want to go to a fully automated zone, even though I know that's where we're heading. For me, some of the umpires, when they get it wrong, it's like the most hilarious thing, and the players get mad. I love watching that stuff. Maybe the players
good thing, maybe the ABS helps the umpires get them right a lot more. Maybe because now they're under the gun and they don't want to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Maybe that will help. But
But Eric, I know you don't watch much soccer, but it's got so bad in soccer. So the referees now, they are afraid to make any calls. They just leave it all to the system. And they had a game last year where they couldn't use VAR, and it was the worst ref game. Like, there was a penalty kick it was never a penalty kick. It was a handball, and it happened way outside the penalty box, and the referee gave penalty. And it's like, how can you not see that? Because these refs nowadays, they just rely. They're like, I'm not going to give the decision. If I've got something wrong, I missed something, they'll speak to me in my ear, and we can go and change it. So it's that's what technology does. When the humans rely on them, the skill level decreases, and
they get lazy.
Exactly. That's a scary thing. As Haron says, Buster sold his soul to the devil for even bullshit. Payback time now. Haron, why are you calling it even World Series, by the way, Haron? I thought you were a Giants fan. The World Series were pretty good, but Haron, what's going on? Haron is a Giants fan. I mean, he sent me Eric, did you know they gave out pins as Eldridge takes a called strike, a candlestick for extra innings games? If you stay for
the Croy. That's it's the Croy, the candlestick. Yeah.
And I'd be a geek there. I'd get my hat and then put all the pins on my hat and wear it. I'd be one of those geeks as that pitch is low and it's 1-on-1. I love collecting stuff. Like I don't know if you can't really see it behind me, but I got all these hats up there.
The hats?
Yeah, and then to my left here, I've got like what I like to collect is Funko Pops. My dream is to have a big wall of Funko Pops one day. I just collect loads of Funko Pops. Wherever I go to another country, I'll try and get a Funko Pop from that country. I love collectibles, as that pitch is high, and it's 2-2. I'm also just thinking, because I also score every game as well. I'm a little scorekeeper.
Oh, do you? Nice.
Yeah. I don't do it during the game. I just do it after the game because it's too hard scoring and then doing chat and watching. But I'm thinking, how the heck am I going to score this? As there's going to be an error for the Rockies and Bryce Eldridge will reach first base. I don't think I'm going to have enough room for all the Rockies' runs. But no, what I do, so I've got this big folder, and there's 2 sections in it for each year. One section is basically like games I couldn't care less about, and then I rip off the sheet, and then one section's about memorable games. So then in like 10 years, I can look back at each season and go, oh, I remember that game. So like last year, nice. I did the Bailey home run, the Elliot Ramos Little League. You know, Willie Adames' first walk-off hit as a Giant. And I got all that stuff in my folder, and I always look back on that and go, oh, it's really cool. As that pitch is low to Barakoto. That's kind of that's what kind of a geek I am when it comes to baseball.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man.
Triple M, FIFA wants Messi to play Ronaldo in the final so bad. There's that whole conspiracy theory where, because USA got a red card the other day, and they're like, well, Messi did the same thing. They didn't give Messi a red card. It's definitely not rigged, as this should be a double play by Barakoto, and it is. So a double play by Barakoto, a 6-4-3 double play. They definitely don't rig football. I can tell you that for free. Even though you fans may think it. They can't. It's the biggest tournament in the world. Would FIFA like Messi and Ronaldo to play in the final? Absolutely. Do they rig it so it happens? Definitely not. I'm definitely not a believer in that. Yeah, no worries, Eric. What's my favourite Harry Potter movie? As the pitch to Kavanagh is high. Wilson, yeah, you may not be wrong about Serie A, Wilson. Haron, what's my favourite? My favourite is actually Chamber of Secrets, the number 2. Most people would tell you Prisoner of Azkaban. My favourite is number 2, with the Basilisk and Tom Riddle. I like that stuff. As it's 2-0 here to Kavanagh. What about you, Haron? What's your favourite, or do you not watch it? As Triple M, the stranger the collectible, the better. I have one of the streetlight banners from the last playoff run in my office. As Kavanagh will hit a blooping ball and it falls into the glove of the centre fielder, we go to the bottom of the 7th, and it is 14-2. As Haron, yours is yeah. Most people say Azkaban. You know what? The older I get, the more I like Azkaban. So, not calling you old, Haron, but that would probably be the case. But no, yeah, I'm a big Harry Potter geek as well. You know, British stereotype. Art likes Harry Potter, yeah. As Scott says, it's not a conspiracy. It happened. Don't get me started. In fairness, I don't think either was a red card. So, look, I'm not a conspiracy
I'm gonna
theorist.
get out of here so I can start getting ready for a post game.
Yes, all right, Eric. I appreciate you joining me and getting me through this game, because it has been awful.
Dude.
But
we could say we were here for moral support for each other.
Yes, absolutely, yes. Yeah, no, but I'm sorry about the technical difficulties at the start as well.
No, it's all good. It's all good. No worries.
And you haven't on your phone.
Figure it out.
Yeah, all right. But thanks, Eric. Yes, and I'll see you on Giant Sports Talk Live. Yes, take care. Yeah,
see you, buddy.
And subscribe to him on Giant Sports Talk Live as well. As Anthony, do in-game live. He definitely should do in-game live. As let me just change the score of this game. It is 3-14 for the Rockies. I want to thank Eric for coming on. I really appreciate Eric there. I'm sorry the game wasn't as close. And it was a bit of a it was more of a talk along than a watch along and play by play, because of the nature of this game. But it's 14-3. As Wilson, I know Eric's microphone. It was because it was on his phone, so that was not as good at the end. As Triple M says, I did realise Pulisic isn't that good. He's kind of slow. Triple M, Pulisic is a little bit overrated. Although I'm sure you guys will tell me otherwise. But yeah, thanks Eric for joining, and definitely go and make sure you check out his channel. I apologise for about the audio issues as well. He tried to join through his microphone and computer, but I don't know what's going on. So he joined through his phone instead. But appreciate everyone that left a comment. Insane was in here. I thought Insane couldn't make it as well. He chimed in as his Brett Sullivan's pinch hitting. We will straight until the end of the game, even though it's 14-3, because I like talking to you all guys. As a Triple M, not as good as the Gooner. I tell you what, Gooner's not in here at the moment, Gooey Gooner. But you are right, Triple M. as there's a foul ball. Also, Triple M, I haven't seen you since the Sharks free agency. What did you think of the Sharks free agency? Got a lot of bad things with the signings of Trouba and the trade with Edmonton, and they took on all of that contract. What did you think? As we will have our Eric hopefully on again in the future when the game's a little bit closer. Yep, sorry, Scott. It's definitely not the top of the first. It's the bottom of the seventh. Thanks for pointing that out, Scott. When I changed setups, it didn't update. As there's a walk by Ryan Walker, who is still in the game. This is crazy. Now, Zim Zim didn't show up today, but I think Zim Zim's asleep because he's jet lagged. He is lucky he didn't show up for this crap. But thank you, Scott, for pointing that out. Wilson, they are not moving the match. They're not moving it. As the pitch to Ryan Walker is a weak ground ball to the second baseman, and Jonah Cox will fire it over to Christian Koss, who's now at second base for out number 1. No, Wilson, they can't. They probably should move it, but England and Mexico said you can't do that. It's too late to move it, so it's going to stay where it is. Scott, it's been a thunder and lightning the whole match. That's why. That's kind of why they moved it. Otherwise, you may not get the game in, as that pitch is inside, and it's 1-0. By the way, we're 2 subscribers away from 100. So if you could subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. You don't have to. No one's ever forcing you to subscribe. And hit the like button, as that pitch is fouled off, and it's 1-1. Triple M, I'm not as against it as most of social media. We need top 4 players, and they fill a massive hole. Even if for an overpay on salary, Muck isn't good and isn't developing. They need to take steps forward. Yeah, it does. Scott, I forgot to change the number. Yeah, there's 17 runs in 2 innings here, by the way. As there's a ground ball, and that's going to be out number 2 as the runner gets to second base. Yeah, thanks, Scott. I forgot. I changed it to bottom. I forgot to change it to bottom 7th. So be a runner in scoring position for the Rockies. I mean, this is one of the worst games you'll ever watch. So thank God, Eric. We had Eric. Otherwise, this would have been a tough solo watch. But that's all good. As did I say that, Triple M? I'm sorry. As there's a weak ground ball to Jonah Cox. Cox will fire over to Eldridge. We go to the top of the 8th. It's 14-3. I apologize. I apologize, Triple M. I must have got distracted by the game. So the top of the 8th then, and it is 14-3 Rockies. Oh. I got confused because we were playing Colorado, obviously. But you mean the Avalanche. Got ya. I thought you were quoting me, but you're quoting online. They pay more for their D line than Colorado. I get you now. Look, we have the cap room. We need experience, and we upgraded the D line. So I don't hate it. As yeah, until McCarr does make 15, 17 million, and I got you. McCarr, yeah. He's worth it, though. He's really good. I was really impressed with him when I was watching the Winter Olympics. He was really good in the Winter Olympics for Canada, but Canada did not prevail. As Chase, what's up, Chase? Nothing. Blue Jays and Seattle. Who are the pitchers in that game, Chase? Let me know. Triple M, you're from America, right? You're not from Canada, or are you? Because I don't want to bring that one up if you're Canadian, because you don't want to talk about the gold medal loss. As this game is terrible, by the way. This is an embarrassment for the Giants. So shout out to everyone that's in here. I know you are, Chase. I know you're from Canada. That's not what I was asking, though. As Triple M, the Sharks just need to make player friends the next 2 years. Exactly. I think they should be good enough anyway, though, to attract. If I'm a top free agent, why would I not want to go to San Jose? They are the most young and upcoming team. Wilson, we're going to be 1 game ahead of the Rockies in the win column. 1.5 games technically because they have a couple extra losses. But no, yeah, yes, Triple M. But no, I agree with you. We're probably still 1 to 2 years away from seriously contending. So just try and make the playoffs and give young guys experience and then let them get better. And then wait for a Verhoff, wait for a Stenberg to get to that level where they can finally win you a Stanley Cup. As Chase says, all right, Chase, I'm not going to read that one out. As Jonah Cox will foul that pitch off, and it's 1-2. I'll be honest, it's this is a depressing game. I mean, this is really, really bad. Wilson, Bob did stop by earlier, as there's a pitch outside, and it's 2-2. He did stop by earlier, and that was early because he's going to watch the Warriors Summer League game, I believe, and watch Yaxel Lendeborg as the 2-2 pitch to Jonah Cox is a high fly ball down the line, and it is a foul. So 98 subscribers. We're approaching 100. That would be amazing. As Triple M says, Giants need to tank for Grady Emerson. Just trade everyone and boost the farm. As there's a swing and a miss by Jonah Cox for out number 1. Triple M, you are absolutely right. The Giants definitely need to do that. They need to trade Chapman. They need to trade Devers. They need to trade Arise, Ray, Ramos, Webb, Adamas. They got to do it all, but they won't because no one will want those contracts. You got to do it like the Sharks, man. As here's Casey Schmidt, and that pitch is high, but he did go round, and it's 0-1. I always find it funny. The umpire acts like you've killed someone. They go, you swung. It's a bit dramatic, but it's 0-1 to Casey Schmidt as he takes high, and it's 1-1. I do apologize again for any audio issues with Eric. As I said, he couldn't use his proper microphone because I don't know what was going on with the stream. As there's a foul ball by Casey Schmidt, and it's 1-2. Schmidt is 2 for 3 today, so he's having a good game. All right, Dylan Seas is the pitcher for the Blue Jays. And Rayleigh, who's Rayleigh? As there's a drive by Schmidt, foul, and it remains 1-2. Chase, Rayleigh's a player. Oh, do you mean he's batting right now? That's probably what you mean. Is it like Brian Wu pitching? Or who else have they got over there? Can't even think who else they've got over there right now, as that pitch is outside and it's 2-2. I know Bryce Miller pitched the other day or last night for a no-hitter, but I know they've got Luis Castillo. They've got Emerson Hancock. Who's going? As the 2-2 pitch by Schmidt is going to be a drive to right field. That one is going to be caught for out number 2. So 2 down then. No, Bob did stop by, though. So 2 down. As Luke Rayleigh has been pretty good for Seattle. I added him in fantasy. Really? That's you're better at fantasy than I am because I've given up kind of now. I always start off well, and then I got too many injuries. I got Crochet. I got just... And it's like, it's also a league I don't know anyone in, so it's kind of, if I knew the people in it, then maybe I'd be more inclined. As it's actually raining here in Colorado, and it's chucking it down, as Ramos will foul that pitch off, and it's 0-2. Right now, Giants baseball is so entertaining. They're actually just showing a squirrel walking around. That's where we've got to for Giants baseball. Wilson, yeah, we should definitely do a league next season if we have enough people. I was thinking that. One, if there is a next season as well. Top of the 3rd, all right, Chase. As there's a base hit for Elliot Ramos. And no, Wilson, we definitely should, as it is absolutely chucking it down. How about we just end the game with a rain delay and put everyone out of their misery? As the Blue Jays are now batting. All right, Chase. Yeah, just put everyone out of their misery with a rain break. And also, this camera, I think, needs resetting. It's a little bit delayed. As the pitch to Rafi Devers is inside. I'm going to disappear for a little bit while I reset this camera because it's slightly delayed. As Devers fouls that one off. And we're back. We're back. It's no longer delayed. I apologise for that. After this inning, but I'm not going to call it a game, actually. We'll see. If the rain cancels it, we're definitely going to cancel we're going to end the stream if it gets rained. As there's a high pitch and it's 1-2 to Rafi Devers. So it is actually a football score as well. 14-3 is a football score. It's 2 touchdowns to 1 field goal. It's embarrassing. That's what it is. It's embarrassing. As the 1-2 pitch is fouled off by Devers. I appreciate, even all 4 of you in the chat, I appreciate you for this blowout that you're in here. You could be doing a lot better at things on your Friday than watching this crap Giants team. So I appreciate that. As the 1-2 pitch to Rafi Devers is fouled off again. It remains 1-2. Chase, you're not wrong. The Rockies, they don't just own us. They have us in their back pocket. We will be 1-3 against the Rockies after this game. And then, Chase, after we play your Blue Jays, we got the Rockies in San Francisco again. As the pitch to Rafi Devers is high and outside, and it's 2-2. Wilson, the guy you're playing in fantasy is Logan Webb. That's good for you, since Logan Webb was shocking today. Yeah, Logan Webb was terrible. 3 innings, 7 runs. As Devers fouls that one off and it remains 2-2. Devers with an emergency swing there. And he's probably thinking, wow, I'm lucky I even hit that. As, by the way, with the 4 of you in there, I've got a little background. I actually like your input. What do you think if I changed my background? Let me find that. As there's a ground ball, that's going to get through for a base hit. So it'd be runners at first and second. If this was my background, do you think it's worse or do you think it's better? Let me know. I'm unsure on it really. But I mean, it looks cool. I just don't know if it's a bit weird because it's not real. So I always say it's your opinion. What do you guys prefer? As here's Drew Gilbert. Gilbert is batting 228. This is his first plate appearance today. As that pitch is outside and it's 1-0. I mean, it's Giants themed. I got all different themed ones really. I got Giants, I got the Warriors and 49ers ones. As the 1-0 pitch to Gilbert by Hughes is going to be a drive by Gilbert to right field. That ball is going to be foul, though. Scott, for you, it's too much going on in the background. Scott, I don't blame you. It does look a bit too much, and it's not real. This is why I always ask you guys. As Scott says, between the stadium and your direct background. I know. Unless I did like this. I went massive, but no, I can't do that. As there's a called strike to Gilbert, and the Giants are out of challenges. He wanted to challenge that one, but the Giants are out of them, so he can't. As he rushed to tap his helmet. Yeah, we can have that off. This is why it's an opinion-based show. It's my opinion and your opinion. And Scott, thanks for your feedback. I do agree though. It did look like a lot going on, as I thought I was going to do it tomorrow, but without Eric. But I thought, why not do it now? As there's a drive by Gilbert, but foul, and it remains 1-2. Chase Vladimir Guerrero Jr. singles, then to give the Jays a 2-0 lead. Vladdy, he's not been very good so far. As Wilson says, I know, Wilson. I put out a tweet. I was like, if David Peterson can get a top 10 prospect, then what can Tyler Mahle get you? Because 10 runs giving up in 3 2/3 innings as Gilbert fouls that pitch off is insane. Yeah, I put that out earlier. His stat line there, 10 runs. I mean, he's got a 6.75 ERA. Crazy. So it's 1-2 to Gilbert. The fans have kind of retreated to shelter as there was a big bit of rain. As Gilbert will foul that one off and his helmet comes flying off. And it remains 1-2. But also, Scott, let me know what you think about the font, by the way. I'm not a big fan of the font in the bottom right corner. But the two outs look a little bit weird. The 2 looks a bit weird, if I'm being honest. By the way, 7 of you in here. Yeah, the Giants are getting shat on, basically. 14-3. As Caminero, 10 homers in 10 games. Wow. He's a perennial as Gilbert will hit a line drive. That one's stopped though by a second baseman who will fire it over to first. Juice awaiting the merciful end. Juice, absolutely. This is about as bad as it gets for Giants baseball. Yeah, Scott, I changed laptops today as we go to bottom of the 4th, and they don't have my old font. And the one I was going to use, Arial Black, it was fine, but the one just looked really far away from the bottom when I put the space on it. So it was a bit weird. But no, Caminero, he's a perennial 40 home run a year guy at this point, and he's only 22 years old, I believe. As Chase, the broadcast for the Blue Jays is a 9 out of 10. What could make it a 10 out of 10, Chase? Let me know. Yeah, as actually, I need to change We're in the bottom of the 8th. There's no outs and no runners on. As who will pitch for the Giants this inning? We will see. I will guess it's probably going to be a position player. Will it be Christian Koss, everyone's favorite relief pitcher? So 14-3. I apologize. I mean, I don't really know what to talk about. I mean, this is a baseball show, but what's the point of talking baseball when it's 14-3? Might as well talk about, only pigeons at this point. Only pigeons down 14-3. You guys finally may get what you want. As Dan Shulman is a class broadcaster for the Jays. I like the Blue Jays broadcast as well. I think it's good. As I'm not a fan of their graphics. What's your favorite? Here's a question. What's your favorite broadcast for their graphics? I actually like Fox's scoreboard a lot. Their scoreboard in the bottom right is my favorite. I think it's really cool. Now they don't have any challenges on it this year, which gives them a little knock because you've got to include the challenges each team, the number of challenges each team has. But in terms of scoreboard, I like their scorebug. As it's going to be Brubaker in the game. It's not going to be a position player pitching. It will be Brubaker. Why Brubaker weren't in here for longer, I do not know. Chase, you hate Fox. I like their graphic. As there's a drive by Karras to right field. Ramos going back. He will leap and not make the catch. And it's 0-1 because it was in foul territory. What's your favorite then, Chase? As Wilson says, I like NBC's, seems fresh. Also, are you streaming the Home Run Derby? It's on Netflix. Wilson, I will stream the Home Run Derby. I've got Netflix, so I can do that. Although it won't be on Netflix in the UK. It will be on just one of the main channels, so I'll definitely be able to get that. It's only on Netflix in the US. as there's a pitch inside and it's 1-on-1. Scott, this was brought up before, but I think it'd be cool if you could sync up with 3D game day. For people like me, I can't watch games and it's helpful, but I understand for others it may not be, as that pitch is down and low and it's 2-2. Scott, I can definitely put the 3D thing on. Whether it maybe slightly behind, but I could definitely put it on. As there's a drive to right field, that's going to be a base hit. And that's actually going to get to the wall. What was Ramos doing there? A lack of Emmett by Ramos, as the runner is going to try for 3, and Cox's throw is too late, and it's a triple. I don't know, Scott, I don't know how big I could make it, though, as that's the 3rd triple of the game. I would put it on one of the sides, so I don't know if that's too small. But I think it should be fine. As I'll see if I can get it out for the next stream. As Chase, yeah, 3D is crazy and funny. You are right. As Chase, also NBC or CBS, they're your guys' favorite. As well, really, I don't really get NBC over here as much. As the pitch is inside and it's 1-0. Yeah, Scott, no, if you want that, I'm fine putting that. I don't know how small it would be, but I can do it in like a phone kind of view screen and put it to the side of me, and you can watch that unless that's too small. As it's 2-0 here to Ezekiel Tovar. Brubaker is yet to get an out. I was hoping we'd just have a quick inning and then we can go to the top of the 9th, because this game is over already. So bottom of the 8th, as there's a high fly ball by Tovar, and Gilbert coming in is going to make the catch, and the runner is going to tag, and Gilbert's throw is going to be not in time, as it's dropped by Kavanagh. I tell you what, if he held on to that, I think that may have been an out at home plate, but he couldn't. So 15-3. Yeah, Scott, this is like the most uncompetitive game you will ever see. So there's no runners on. That was a sack fly. My bad. I've got a bit carried away there. I thought, oh, they've got another base hit. But no, just a single. So 1 out. As here's Johnston now pinch hitting for McCarthy. So McCarthy. As the 1-0 pitch is fouled off. Wilson, I got your message. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything either. But Chase says, I was going to say the same thing. I don't have Fox, CBS, or NBC, or ABC anymore. Yeah, over in the UK, they, unless it's on MLB TV, then, well, you can watch every game. So I guess I can watch NBC, I guess. But I just can't remember that score bug. I'm sure I will when I see it. I just can't remember it. So 15-3 Rockies. As Wilson, you went in there anyway. As that pitch, I mean, that's fair enough. As Scott, yeah, another triple. It's embarrassing. As Chase says, I have CP24, City News, CTV News Toronto, and CBC News Toronto as well. I've got, you've never heard of mine, but I've got something called Sky, and I've got TNT over here, actually. As here's Troy Johnson. It's a full count. Brubaker. He's got 1 out, giving up 1 run, as he's got the curse like every other Giants pitcher, as there's a drive, foul, and it'll remain 3-2. And they've got 3 Bill dudes at the game down the first base line in Colorado. Yeah. CBS for football. Beautiful. There you go, Wilson. There you go. As let me I want to see that one. You like the CBS one? Yep, I like the CBS one as well. As that pitch is fouled off and it remains 3-2. Scott, they're going to make you learn French Toronto sports. Yeah. S'il vous plaît, je m'appelle Liam. Bonjour. That's about all the French I know. I know more Spanish, just not much French. As the 3-2 pitch is a close pitch. Come on, umpire. That was a strike. Instead, it's going to be a walk. The Giants are out of challenges. What are we doing here? You gotta call that a strike. I don't want to be horrible to the umpire, but come on, you've got to call that a strike. It's a 15-3 game. It was a strike for one. It's a 15-3 game. Just make the game go along, as that pitch is fouled off and it's 0-1. Wilson, you think the Fox score bug for NFL is horrible now? I agree. When they changed it for the Super Bowl, in the Philly Super Bowl, I thought that was awful. That was terrible. So 0-1. As yes, French and English, yeah. Scott, it's a bit weird they speak French, really. I don't know why. As there's a drive foul, and it's 0-2 to Mickey Moniak. Chase for Fox sucks. NBC if they go back to the old scorebug. All right. Yeah, Fox. I hated their graphic. They can't change that quick enough. As it's 3. The Braves won, Scott. That's not good. As there's a strikeout for Brubaker. So the second out. Do you know what? Didn't the Rockies beat Miami like crazy as well? I'm pretty sure the Rockies just beat Miami by a lot of runs. I mean, they're feeling it. Rays won again. Red Sox 5. Angels, that must be enough runs to beat the Angels, surely. Yep, 5-0. As that pitch is fouled off by Fulford. We're now getting to guys I've never heard of. The Miami Marlins 7. Chase, I see what you've done. Marlins 7-2. Good. You chose the Blue Jays over the Athletics. One, because you're in Canada as well. As the 0-1 pitch to Fulford is a ground ball foul. Chase, one of these days they did blow out the Marlins, though. By the way, it's 4 a.m. I mean, I'm staying up till 4 a.m. to watch this. This is where it gets painful. 4 a.m. to watch a 15-3 game. If you guys weren't in here, this is where we definitely call it quits. But because I enjoy talking, we stay on. As there's a swing and a miss, and we go to the top of the 9th. And, well, finally this horror show is coming to its climax for the Giants. As this is this the lowest of lows? I don't know. But it sure is almost rock bottom. As Wilson, funny, the Diamondbacks let go of Jake McCarthy and kept Alec Thomas. McCarthy is hitting 300 and Alex Thomas got DFA'd. That is a good observation, Wilson. Now, how much is it that McCarthy's playing in Coors Field, though, right? I don't want to be rude to McCarthy, but when you play in Coors Field, most below average hitters look even better than average. Yeah, it's a respectable time where you are, Chase. My word, 15-3. Get me to the All-Star break. Yeah, we will be doing the Home Run Derby. We'll be doing the All-Star game. We'll be doing all of that, believe it or not. As Scott says, if they trade who we want them to, August and September will be tough to watch. Scott, yeah, if they do trade who we want them to trade for, if I have to decide between Giants and NFL, I will be doing NFL. So apologies for that. I'll be doing Giants games in between, and I will be doing other teams' baseball games. But if it's like, Monday Night Football or watching the Giants, we'll probably do Monday Night Football. So I do apologize for that. If that's not what you want, you can unsubscribe. As it is the top of the 9th here, we will see if the Giants can make an amazing comeback. If they did come back here, it would go down as the greatest comeback in the history. Scott, that they'll do that probably because of being in Philadelphia. That's pretty good. The superstars don't normally do that, so it'd be good to watch them. I love like Bryce Eldridge to be in it. I think that'd be super fun. I bet Caminero will be in it though, probably for the Rays. He was in it last year. I bet they do him again. I don't know who else. Ben Rice, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if Ben Rice would do it. Yeah, Wilson. Well, if they don't, if that's not what they thought they were getting, then feel free. Obviously, I don't want you to, but feel free. If you want me to stream every single Giants game, I apologize, as that pitch is high and it's 1-0. So Christian Koss is up. He's batting 111. Chase, I'm rooting for the Commanders, but it's now Blue Jays, Leafs, and Raptors. Well, there you go. Why are you not a Nationals fan? Nationals are a good young team. You should support them both. You shouldn't just root for the Toronto teams. You should root for both. I thought you were a Capitals big fan as well, as there's a drive-by cost to centre field. That ball is going to be caught for out number 1. I have no idea, Wilson. It might be a thing where it's better off just doing it in tomorrow's stream anyway. When when it's a 15-3 stream, I don't think any Giants fan is going to be searching, or well, maybe a Rockies fan. I don't think a Giants fan is going to be searching Giants Rockies. But look, if you know anyone, 2 more subscribers to 100. As here's Bryce Eldridge, 1 out. As Bryce Eldridge will swing at the first pitch and foul it off, and it's 0-1. And Scott, we're about 2 months away. Yep, exciting. By the way, guys, if you want to do a fantasy football league, I'm not going to do a money league at first because there's not enough of you to do a money league. So it'll be a free league as that pitch is high and it's 1-on-1. Let me know and we can do a unless you want to do money, like I'm nothing crazy, but if you want to do money, then you can. But do you guys want to do a fantasy football league as well? As oh no, I'm still a Washington Nationals fan. It's going to be hard to watch them. Oh, absolutely. As that pitch is high and it's 2-1. Yeah, Wilson. Sometimes we do get some people gambling come in. But yeah, as you said, when it's 15-3, I think they pretty comfortably won their money or lost it if they picked the Giants and Logan Webb. As the 2-1 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is high and it's 3-1. That's all right, Scott. I don't blame you. Really, I only do it with my family, really. I do have a ton of fun, though, doing fantasy. As the 3-1 pitch to Bryce Eldridge by Hughes is going to be outside, and that's a walk for Bryce Eldridge. OP Noob, you're down for Fantasy Football League. All right, I'll write your name down, OP Noob. I don't know if it will probably be... I don't know if it'll be money. We'll see. I don't really know how money works, how I would do that. But if you want it to be money, if more people want it to be money, or everyone wants it to be money, then we can do it money. For now, it's a free league, but I'll write your name down. And Wilson, I bet you will do it as well. Scott, all good. As it's 1-0 here to Barracoto. Barracoto is 0 for 3 today. Yeah, Scott, 35 years old. Very, very old. Yeah, Wilson, that's what I thought. Money or not, OP, that's what I like to hear. I know OP Noob loves a good bet, so I was thinking, as it's 1-1 to Barracoto. OP Noob, Wilson. Yes, that will make all the games interesting as well. I'll be thinking, oh, God, don't throw it to Justin Jefferson or Jamal Chase. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Barracoto, he was batting over 300, not after this performance. As Chase says, 2 more months before school for me, but I'm going to start late because I have to still enroll. All right. 2 months is so long. I still can't believe you guys have all that time off. That's crazy for me. As there's a ground ball, that one is going to be a double play, and the game is over, and the Giants got absolutely embarrassed today. Double play, game over, OVA over. Juice, I appreciate you being in here. This was a tough watch today, but I want to thank Eric for... coming on. Yep, Scott, kudos to Wilson for being here. Yep. Wilson, you toughed this one out. I know Zim Zim can't be in here because he's in the UK and he's jet lagged. But, yeah. This is an awful game. It was, Scott, that's why we had Eric. OP Noob, this was torture tonight. But I want to thank all you guys for joining. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's hope it's more competitive than this, because 15-3 is an embarrassment. But until next time, I'm going to edit up the clips and put them on YouTube. And then I will see you tomorrow for game number 2. Good night, everybody, and thank you to Eric. Make sure to go and check his channel out. He'll be live for the Giants Sportstalk Live for the post game. He may go and have a big run. Scott, yeah, eat and drink a lot. Yes. As good night, everybody.
Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast.